been activated.
I can never rule as king, so long as you are the only one they fear.
Hello, hi, howdy, welcome. You might be asking yourself, where's Hugo? Well, he was just here a second ago, and I'm really glad I made this scene so that in case that happens, I don't have to just play the same trailer you just saw again. Unless you want to do that, we can run it back. But while we wait, just sort of say what's going on. It's great to be back. We missed you guys. There's a lot of stuff to talk about. Very exciting. I'm seeing everybody in chat pop off. We are truly so back. Ross O'Loughlin, man, reading names just live is the it's the riskiest thing because I'll start reading it and be like, am I about to say some not safe for stream stuff? You never know. But man, I feel like I've seen y'all pop off all kinds of places recently, and it's been so sweet. Like the videos have been awesome. All the everything on social has been sick, and I think I hear we might have a special guest joining us. All right, hold on. We're gonna pipe him in. 3, 2, 1. Let's see if this works. Hey,
yo, how you doing? Josh,
oh, is that your new accent when you came back? Sorry, go ahead.
I don't see your picture in my Bethesda at home window.
Oh, okay. I could share that. Give me just a moment.
Yeah.
Please hold.
I like to see you, Josh.
All right. Let me see what I can do here. All right, a little more magic behind the scenes here. Let's see. We're gonna switch to the 100 windows that start with Discord, which is right here. I gotta minimize this for a second. I'm gonna go ahead and do some more options, and I'm going to share specifically the projector screen of OBS. Look, if we don't do this live, guys, it's not real. We gotta do it just like this. All right. So now, do you see that on Discord?
I'm gonna click watch stream. I see you, Josh.
All right, bet.
I don't see me though.
That's because I had to hide you for a second, because if I didn't, it would be showing me sharing screen through Discord. So now, 3, 2, 1 with the magic of.
Nice.
All right, we're all back. We're all whole. We're whole again.
Hello. It's good to be back.
I was gonna say, dude, how you been? It's been a minute.
I missed you guys. It was fun. Had a nice vacation. Got to go see Paris with the kids and watch some Doom streams and send out some emails. That was a lot of that was going on, and
Not
it was
work at
fun.
all. Yeah. So
Well,
okay,
it gave me
yeah.
a minute to just kind of chill and like only, outside of family stuff to like continue to just, there's a lot of people streaming the game all the time. So
Yeah.
like, and a lot of stuff to read and different things. So
So
that was really good.
the question I have for you is, how many hours did you fly to watch people stream in a different country?
I did. It's actually that would have been funny to see that. Uh, I didn't think to do. Probably should have did that. Yeah, yeah. It was.
That's
I
awesome.
didn't. Somebody just asked how was the Louvre. The Louvre went on strike the day that I was there, and that sucked.
That is the most French thing ever, but that does suck. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, we it was like thousands of us just standing there, like what?
Damn.
And then, but I did go to the Impressionist Museum, and as
Oh,
a
that's
as
cool.
a as person who went to art school, seeing all those great paintings that I saw while sleeping through art history was was really good.
Hell yeah.
And it was fantastic. And then I tore my Achilles because I went there with a
Brother.
jiu-jitsu injury that then progressed through all the walking to it was like nagging to like crippling. So by the time we were
No.
done, yeah, I got to get that fixed.
It's
But
your
that's,
Achilles?
I'm sorry, my
Your
meniscus.
knee? Is that your knee?
Yeah, it's the
I don't know how
inside
that
of your
works.
knee.
Okay. Because your Achilles, everything is bad when it comes to anything with the body and legs, but the Achilles is the thing that freaks me out more than anything. The fact that that's like a band that can snap is like,
Yeah, that thank God didn't, because I don't think I'm walking at all. The Achilles is the inside of your. I'm sorry, jeez, I keep saying this. The meniscus is the inside of your knee, and that's a little messed up right now. So,
oh.
we'll get that checked. But how was your last couple of weeks here, sir?
It's good, man. I mean, pandemonium mode is alive and well. I've been making some progress, but I got to say, man, I've been going so hard on Night Rain. Like,
Oh, cool.
and I switched characters. You know me, if you ever know me in my Souls playstyle, entire life is like Ooga Booga. Like that's my playstyle. Like biggest two-handed club has been, the club that
Yes.
I play in, I rock in, but I started going Revenant, who's like this literal doll and does incantations, which me and Magic and Dark Souls, FromSoft games has never been a compatibility thing. I don't know how to do it.
I never do it.
Same. But let me just give you a little breakdown. So it's a revenge story for her, okay? She can automatically, without any kind of incantation crazy stuff, she can summon 3 different skeletal characters that are quote-unquote her family. One's a giant skeleton so big you can only see his torso, and he just slams his ham down. He's called Sebastian, and he is a butler. He was a former butler of some duchess type situation character, some aristocrat. Then there's what is it? I think it's Frederick. He's a giant pumpkin-headed, Ooga Booga type that I usually play. You can summon his ass. And then lastly, I think it's Maria, and she is like a fencer type. And you can summon all these in at any point, but like, I don't know, man. It changed the whole thing for me. I'm playing the same game, totally different, and it's been what I've been spending a lot of time doing.
And it's more of like a multiplayer boss rush, right? I mean, there's
Exactly. It's exactly what it is. It's weird because just kind of like, it's funny. I was actually thinking a lot about the analogies between, Doom Eternal and Dark Ages and Elden Ring and Night Rain, because even though Elden Ring and Night Rain are technically the same engine in the same world, same universe, a lot of the same mechanics, the style of which you play is so completely opposite. Like, in every FromSoft game, there's of course all the amazing combat and challenging things, just like in Eternal. But in FromSoft games, it's kind of like at your own pace. Like you're never pushed along to progress any faster than you want to take that, right? Like take one boss at a time, go anywhere you want, kind of do everything you want. This is technically like a battle royale. So, but the battle royale is just you versus the encroaching knight that kills you if you're in it, and basically the bosses that stand in your way to get to the final boss and to like clear the knight for a run. So it's you and 2 of your buddies or 2 random people, and it's weird. It takes a lot of getting used to because you're so used to like looking at choices and then being like, do I want this Ooga Booga stick? Do I want this Ooga Booga sword? And you have to just make those decisions like snap, 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 because everything is like a waste of time until you're killing and beating things. So. But
That's
man,
cool.
It's fun. It's fun. Yeah, I've been messing with that.
We're just you playing with usual crew you're playing with, or just buddies or work buddies? Or
that's the fun thing is like on PC, I'm playing with like my Doom buddies. So like the new classic boys, like King
really?
Dime, yeah, Barty, Tenseiko, all those guys. And then on PlayStation, I'm playing with my like work buddies, Bagel Bros. We got Jitsu, Jess, some and even some lovelies like Jules, who's always in chat, probably in chat right now, an amazing musician who I met for the first time last QuakeCon, which by the way, we got QuakeCon coming up, and if you haven't gotten your BYOC seat, there might be some left, but even if you haven't done that, you have to come for the experience. Just get a general admission pass that's cheap. Hugo, it's going to be a time. It's going to be so fun, and we got to have everybody there. But yeah, Jules, longtime friend from these streams, like from a million years ago. We played together and just having all the fun.
That is awesome, dude.
Yeah, but I've been staying inside. You've been outside, out there braving the heat, because there's no AC in the Europe that I know of. Is that still true today?
It was toasty.
Yeah,
it was definitely. We walked miles every day, me and my kids, and it was good. Yeah, I quit smoking as we've discussed on chat. I smoke cigarettes, and I
don't know why it's funny to hear you say it. It's just funny to hear you say like cigarettes, tobacco cigarettes. I've stopped. I'm not doing that anymore. All right, so that probably helped with the walking though, right?
It did. Like and I only, just so chat knows, I only started cigarettes because John McClane smoked them in Die Hard, and then every kid my age who watched Die Hard, they're like, no, you gotta smoke cigarettes. That's what you do. So, and then going to like Europe and France, like Jesus Christ, man, everybody there smokes. They just smoke and drink cappuccinos and espressos at cafes, which is fantastic. It's like the greatest thing ever. But I was just constantly sitting there with my kids, surrounded by people smoking. It was killing me. but no, it was good. It was very cool. It very inspiring city. Full of art, and I love what a focus on art there is in France. I went to the comic book district.
Oh, there's a district for comic books? Let's go, dude. Come on.
Yeah, there is. I mean, it's kind of, it's a block and a half, but still, like, they're all kind of clustered there. And most of the good stuff was wrapped in plastic, but it was still really cool to go there. So it was good. And we ate a lot of baguettes. That's all my daughter wanted was baguette. She kept asking for a baguette every day. I'm like, dude, I don't want to look like a tourist just walking around with a loaf of bread like every day, which I thought was funny. But
it's also it's so good, right? I mean, it is. Stereotypes aside, like they invented it and they own it for a reason, right?
They're also skinny. Like that's the part that I find fascinating. What the hell? For anybody French in chat, how do you guys do this? Like, is anybody from in chat on either YouTube or Twitch?
Yeah.
From France and well, I'm assuming the same is true for like most of Europe, but
true.
I found it fascinating how fit everybody was in terms of like just being relatively thin. And I'm
trying to think of if the combination of being hot all the time, so you're doing a lot of sweating, whether you like it or not, and then aren't cigarettes kind of like an appetite suppressor? Or am I making that part up? Is that just something that
I probably well, okay. You know what? The other thing I noticed is like you guys, for you Europeans in the chat, are like. You don't drink like so. I didn't know that filtered coffee was an American thing because as soon as I got there, I'm like, I'd like a coffee, please. And they kept giving me Americanos, which is just espresso with water. I'm like, I want a filtered coffee, like
right.
And then I mentioned it. I'm like, in America she's like, yeah, that's because that's America. She's kind of she got kind of annoyed.
Let me stop you right there.
Yeah. I was like, I didn't know that. I didn't know that this is an American thing, but I liked so much sitting in the cafe and drinking my espresso, and not smoking cigarettes. That was fun. And our coffee isn't filtered here. Are you Irrational Reasoning? Where are you right now? Irrational Reasoning. Are you in?
That's a great name.
Are you in the France?
A lot of people are saying they walk a lot too, and I guess that is a lot different than most American cities. And
Salim, welcome to Earth, Hugo. I didn't know that filtered coffee wasn't a thing on Earth. I thought it was a thing everywhere. What do you want from me?
I know. Shout Shout outs to Salim also. Salim has made some incredible Doom Eternal mod stuff in the public beta that's been going for a while. Is a great modder and friend to all who mod. But yeah,
Actually, can we get, this is kind of fascinating. Can we get really quick everybody who isn't in the States on the streams right now to just call out where you are? Because I just got a Slovenia from Raven 06 Stoic. Like, where are you guys all from? I'm just curious. If anybody's not,
I'm seeing, I'm reading, we're not on Mars, which I don't think we thought that there was a Mars audience, that we had a big Mars audience here, but
Argentina. My dad's from Argentina, Yos. That's awesome.
Dude,
or he was from Argentina.
This is like all the flags coming out right now, dude. Especially
chaotic,
on both sides.
Chaotic lore Chicago. I like it.
Hell yeah. We were just talking about Chicago pizza a couple streams ago.
Yeah. Dude, that's awesome. Look at all these different. It's fantastic.
Dude, yeah, for real. United
I
Nations.
love it. Dude, Minuteman is from Argentina. Go Argentina.
Oh, damn. I didn't know they had internet in Argentina.
Stone Phoenix 772. My mom is from Colombia. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I've been actually, this is embarrassing, but I have only just recently started eating actual full-blown Colombian food because my mom cooked Argentinian food when we were kids. But
oh, damn.
And I'm digging it. Whoever wrote that, I got to say, that stuff's amazing.
Speaking of coffee, because you guys have good options, American and otherwise, in Texas.
Yes.
But I feel like where I'm at in Maryland, the options are very few and far between. And I did find last weekend a Colombian coffee place that does a cortado that I was like, finally somebody gets it. Because first of all, true, original, actual cortado. Because by the way, Starbucks, of course, is quote unquote selling cortado now. That is, I don't know how you sell something that is specifically a formula and you just do whatever you want. You just don't do that. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, that's the name of it isn't like a cute name. It's like literally like the measurements of it, because it's supposed to be equal shots espresso and foamed milk. So it's like, if you like a latte, but you don't just want to drink a bunch of milk, which is what most of lattes are, I should say, you get a cortado. So usually it's a smaller, not the super mini. Yeah, go ahead.
Doesn't it have more caffeine though, or no? It's still just too.
I mean, so this is a weird thing, and man, I'm sure some expert in chat could correct us on this, because I've always tried to look into the caffeine. I mean, obviously, the more shots you do, that's obviously a caffeine increase, right? Because that's the most concentrated form of it. But when you talk about, like, let's say even the same amount of shots of something, like what makes something technically have more caffeine or less, and sometimes I hear it is technically like at some point it becomes like volume. So even if you have like the straight version of it, like let's say 2 espresso shots versus a latte with 2 espressos, like maybe technically the latte could have a little bit more because you're like spreading the contents out, which again, I'm not a mathematologist. Hugo, if there's one thing on the stream we do, it's probably not math, but we don't do math here. Just concentrated. I know it's concentrated coffee, Mr. Pitt 420, but the deal is it's supposed to just be usually 2 shots of espresso, the exact same amount of volume of liquid, but with steamed milk. So it's kind of like, if you get it a good cortado, it's smaller, and it's the perfect mix of like, it's strong enough that it's not like going away from espresso, but if you get a good one, it's not super bitter. It's like smooth as hell, just like a latte is supposed to be, without drinking like your body's weight in milk, which is what most of lattes are. You know what I mean?
Right. And you got a place by your spot that's doing it correctly?
Ish. When I say it's by my spot, it's like, it's a bit of a treat, because anything that's more than 10 minutes in a car, you're like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this to myself? But
coffee really, as you know, kind of exploded in Dallas a couple years ago. Roasters, I should say. So Dallas, for those that don't live here, I don't know how many in chat are in the Dallas area, but where it's funny, when I moved here, there's like certain things that they didn't have. Like they didn't have like yoga studios, or they didn't have like a lot of like the LA stuff, like the cycle studios, whatever hell you call those. Yeah. Where everybody's cycling and shit. Yeah. They didn't have a lot of jiu-jitsu, like, and certainly not a lot of coffee roasters. And then as soon as they get it, is one person opens something here, all the Texans like just devour it, and then the next thing you know, it just explodes. So like
okay.
the jiu-jitsu scene here is like as good as LA, if not, I don't want to say better, but it's amazing.
Yeah.
And then the amount of coffee roasters that have popped up is nuts. But one of the first ones that we found was the one I take you to. Big shout out to Island
huge
Coffee
shout out.
Roast. That place is good,
Bruh.
and
it's so good.
This is not from Islands. This is from our coffee machine, and no disrespect, but this is not that good. So
yeah,
but that's all right because it's just coming out of a.
I was going to say I don't think that machine is offended, but then fast forward a couple years and that machine's gonna be telling us what to do. So
that's right. But I'm not a cortado guy. I've had one. I should try it because James likes cortados. So
actually got me turned on to him is shout outs to John Johannes, Tango GameWorks. I guess runs the studio. Now he's got Crafton backing them, but Hi-Fi Rush, Evil Within 2, director of those games. He got me onto cortados because I was like, I can't remember what we were doing, but we were talking about lattes, and he's like, "Have you ever tried a cortado?" I was like, "What's that?" And then I tried it, and I was like, "Oh shit," because I love espresso and I love a latte, and it's the best of both, but in the middle form. Or
no, I know.
You know what I mean? But I
agree with the too much milk part. That was nice lattes. About. Yeah, the trip to Europe was great, and one of the things I really liked about the trip to Europe was they don't do as much volume of coffee, so I think you don't feel as like coffee
weighed down
loaded.
Yeah, 100%.
with all the milk stuff.
Yeah,
that was really good.
What about the food? Did you go crazy on food? Was the food tame? Was it?
Yeah, I mean, I gotta chill on the food in general. Like fair. We need to lose a few pounds, chat. But I ate like it was the end, always like just constantly just like, oh my God, just give it to me. It was all so good. I love food. Food is like anybody, you guys know me. I love to eat authentic food. Give me a place, give me a chat. Is it not the best when the awning, the sign to the restaurant is faded? The interior is disgusting.
Yes.
The health rating is, you don't even want to know what it is.
It's not good.
It's whatever it is, it's not good, chat.
That's not where the energy is going, right?
And it's been there forever. Yep. And chat, tell me every time, it's guaranteed amazing. Yep. Always. Those are the spots you go to. Because if your sign is nice and the inside of your place is good, you're either a chain or you're just not making good food. And all of the best, yes. And the staff is a little mean to you, chaotic lore, 100%. Especially if it's from another, culture.
Yep.
Yeah, they're almost annoyed that you're not.
Why are you here?
Yeah. You're not Chinese. Like, why are you here?
Yeah. 100%.
Oh, dude, there was this plate of porridge, and I went and asked, and I was like, "Hey, is this good?" And she looked at me and she goes, "It's not for you." I swear to God. I was like, "What?" And it had a what do you call the chat? What do you call the egg that is like a black? It has a name.
Yeah. Like they're hard boiled ones, but they're a specific kind of that. God, it's not that poached.
Chat. What's the name? It's like a sour egg.
Century egg.
Yes,
That's it.
She wasn't wrong. She's not wrong. Inside the porridge was that, and I wasn't ready for that.
It's incredibly good.
Yes. Rotten. That's Sir Chrome Dome. I got to be honest. I'm like, are you aware that there is a rotten? Yeah. it was. Yes. Yes. Mensagero, are you in New York? Because you're totally right. New York is loaded with those kind of places. Yeah. The 100% best food, most health violations. Those two things are always connected.
It's like you said though. It's like it's what they put their energy and their effort into, and it's you can have it this way or you can get out of here. And also, why are you even here? But then you realize all that is only possible. They can only keep those doors open because the product that they make is so good, and you can't get it anywhere else. That's how it works,
Yes. Is there? I don't want to be rude, but will there be a question segment during the stream? What do you mean? That's yeah. You guys want to ask us questions? You can. We try to.
Yeah. I mean, I thought we addressed all the century egg questions just then, but I guess if there's more, we could.
Slightly annoyed at you being there is the standard customer service model here in Europe, to be honest. Like, it is.
Yeah.
Dude, that was all. I heard a lot about the Parisian Tude. I didn't have a problem. I didn't experience it. I think that we had to adjust as Americans to take your fucking time, enjoy your espresso. Why are you in such a rush?
Right.
Dude, I felt it. My first day, I'm like, dude, I need the menu. Like, and then when we were done, this, as soon as we finished, this ADD rush kicks in where you're like, check. I need to check.
Right.
I need to get the hell out of here. And I remember the dude walking by, and you could tell their energy was like, what is your deal? Like, just order espresso and hang out, man. And like, so we kind of adjusted to it. And that, dude, I'm not gonna lie, man, fitter, more relaxed, better art, more galleries. It's a bit of a wake up call. I was like, I don't know. I used to walk around.
Have a couple things going on over here.
You guys got some things going on in Europe. I'm not gonna lie. And after a couple of days, I'm like, you know what? We're the idiots.
Yeah.
Like, we need to relax.
Yeah. It's true though, because it's that, it's that mentality. It's funny too, because even though New York is such a, like, the city is such a international place with having all those options, it still has that mentality of like, okay, you use the seat, you ate the food, get out of there. Like, you're taking up that table. Like, don't be rude, get lost. You know what I mean? Yes. But that's just not how it is over there.
Chat, I just saw a question about, it said, Hugo, can you please adjust the Sentinel Barracks change to a solid middle ground between release and first patch from MMA Fro? MMA Fro, really? That's what you want? Wait, what about, it's valid. Can I get a yes or no? Like, do you guys like the first act changes to combat? Are you in changes, but just, those 2 skill checkpoints we just kind of adjusted through the first 5-6 maps? Yes, liking?
Seeing yes in a lot so far. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of yes.
Hato VC says, way too hard. Please make it easier for me. Hato, come on, dude. Jeez.
Yeah, because that was a couple weeks ago. It was like update 1 was when we did the major pass on Act 1 for challenges. And and by challenges, I just mean combat encounters.
So it won't get harder, just so you guys know. It was just an adjustment. Like, I think that, we get data, like I said, and the data shows us, it's very black and white. It's just like, there's kind of so internally, what we want is like on skill checks, not, you have like 2 skill checks per map.
Yeah.
That you want like 2 to 4 deaths. That's a good average. Some people won't die at all. Some people might die 5-6 times, but on average, it's in that 2 to 4 range. And these were falling a little below that. So and you see it right away. That's one of the advantages we have over like 2016. We didn't even have that data. So we're just supporting the game. Like, I think there's a little bit of like I saw somebody write like, oh, it wasn't polished at release. Like, we did unless the game has a Metacritic score of 100,
right?
We will always, if it was a 98, we'd look for ways to get the 2 points, that we're missing. It's just, I think that layering some of that stuff in moments, just makes for a better experience. And you guys have the sliders there if you ever need to adjust the sliders, to just kind of get through some of that stuff. But I'm seeing mostly yes, and then Devo is saying, please make it easier. Devo, I'm not going to do that. You've got to get better. You've just got to, Devo.
Shout outs to Devo, by the way. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Devo, correct me if I'm wrong, you've got, with Mayo and with Rytro on the couch, you're doing a Games Done Quick run of Doom Eternal on Saturday? Is that the right day? Correct me if I'm wrong, but... Okay, it's so funny. Everybody's trolling from, man, there's too many stone imps to, let's 100 more stone imps, 500 more stone imps.
Not going to make it harder, though. Just looking, guys, it's all about engagement. I don't even like that word hard. Like, engaging, just something for you to think about in moments, that I think we're good with that stuff, and we're going to be applying that to, few moments throughout the rest of the game and stuff. So, but that's awesome. What is the reason for not being able to sprint backwards and sideways? And if you'll consider adding a difficulty option to enable it. That starts to break the whole dodging of the projectiles thing. I think with forward only, it helps keep the game from getting just imbalanced. In that way, Hugo is Doom: The Dark Ages, the final Doom game. No, we're making a DLC. We're working on that right now.
I feel like that person that asked is Harvey Investor, and he's like, am I gonna play the stock market and invest in more Doom? I'm like, yeah, of course.
That's right.
Do it.
How much more time should I be doing this? I was quite aware if you weren't aware of Slovenia's existence. I really suggest visiting the country. It's stunning and has the things you love. The food is fantastic. Dude, I'll go there. What are you kidding me? Like, I love that stuff. Yeah, that would be awesome. The demons.
So Devo just let us know it's Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern, or Saturday, midnight Australian time. He'll be live on Awesome Games Done Quick with Rytro and Mayo playing a bunch of mods for Doom Eternal. So check that out.
Rachel invited me to also at something pre-post. He said he would reach out to you. I'm super down. As long as part of the bit is I get to eat Cheerios. I'm doing that shit.
Cheerios in particular?
Well, because that was what would happen last time.
Right.
Everybody that wasn't a bit. I was just hungry. And then
it was late, man. It was late. I remember that.
Dude, it was like I was at work for at that point 18 hours and I was frickin' starving, and then everybody just thought it was hilarious that I was eating Cheerios.
Nice.
I was like, I'm just hungry.
Yeah, no, I mean, you gotta eat. Gotta get the energy. Stay alive.
Yes, and I was eating pretzels on Mayo Stream. Absolutely, I like to eat.
Yeah, what can you say?
And what else we got here? Yeah, there's good stuff there. Oh, we have to address this. So, I mentioned that we were looking into possibly making some of the demons' attacks red, which would be non-parryable. And some of you guys have taken that in an interesting, so the deal is, just to clarify, is that I want to walk back the stand and fight thing, and I want to change the entire design of the game because we have a long history, like with all the complaining of the ammo with Doom Eternal,
right,
and how we totally changed that, right? Because as soon as people are like, "There's not enough ammo," I went in there and I was just like, "That's it, just give them all the ammo,
let them have it."
And we have a tendency to just cater, like, hey, they like 2016, let's just make that again. They liked Eternal, let's just make that again.
Yeah.
And so there'll be a slider where you could just make. No, I'm just kidding. No, people were like, dude, I like stand and fight. Like, don't back. You're giving up on your design philosophy. Like, you got to hold your ground and don't listen to these streamers. Like, dude, there's no listening to anybody. Actually, that's not true. We listen to people all the time. But
in that direction, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, right. Of course we're sticking with stand. That's the game. Right. What are you, nuts? We're proud of this game. I like it. I like that it's different. This is in no way inching back towards, Eternal or anything. Right. Not that I don't love Eternal, but so throughout development, I would say 89% of development, one of the Agadon swipes was red. Most of the enemies had among the attacks, one of them was red. And through development, we inched towards making them all green because it felt good. And
there's something you can do as an action to that instead of just, it's not like there's a backdash like we were talking about.
Yeah, people were like, oh, I guess they're going to give us a dash or an evade or it's no, it's just every once in a while, not every single attack would be green. But that's all that we were just looking into that. And I can tell you already, there's a reason why we made them all green because it's not good. As soon as I've already play tested it today. I play tested it yesterday. Took about 2 seconds to be like, yep, I remember why we cut this, and because it's not good and I don't like it. And what happens is, and this happened when we had it in there before, is that you don't realize, but you're taking chip damage on your shield all the time. Even when you parry, there might be a stray imp fireball. So it's not just the swipe of the melee strike that's damaging your shield on a perfect parry. It's also little things here and there.
Yeah.
So what happens is, and this happened last time, was somebody goes in with a swipe, it's red, you go to block, but behind it is a stray imp fireball or a bolo, fireball from the soldier. And then the next thing your shield breaks.
Right.
When it's not supposed to break. It's supposed to just take some damage, but it's not supposed to break.
Which would trying to make the tension on the shield health or whatever you want to call it, right?
Even if you play and you block 20 red swipes over the course of 5 minutes, right? If one of those 20 breaks, it sends a horrible message to the player because they're like, okay, you don't want me to stand and fight anymore. And that was never the intent, guys. But that's it. I love how, look, I jumped into Reddit to clarify because people were like freaking out, like that we were walking back our design philosophy or catering to this and catering to that. No, like we don't cater to like any particular crowd. I mean, we're just trying
unless
to
you
make
pay us
sure
and you want a bunch of sandwiches, we'll make them. You know what I mean? We'll make every single one of them. You just put the order in enough time. Give us enough time to make the sandwiches. We'll put a little mayo on there. Put a little midnight on there.
But you know, it's just looking into any way that we could like, you know, enhance the experience even just a little bit. But already like that just proved to be just it was funny. It was just like, yep, that's why we cut this, you know, and same for the Mancubus, like the Mancubus used to have a red attack. You used to not be able to parry his close-up attack.
The ground pound, which would feel bad because then it's like, oh, I have to fight this at a specific distance. That's the prescription now, right?
And it is nice in that regard, but I've always, I mean, the reason why we changed it was that if you had good skill, you could pressure him if you timed it right, and that feels good. It totally feels good. And play tested it today, putting it back to red felt just as bad as it did when it was like that during development. And so really nothing to worry about, but I just wanted to reassure the fans, there is no way that we are like, you know, revising the design philosophy of the game because we're caving and catering to, I like to be transparent with you guys about the design process. That's it. This is just, I always thought it would be really cool if developers, when I was, you know, on the other side, you know, hey, you know, what's the process, you know, and like, that's all I want to be able to do is just share with you guys the process and be super, super honest and transparent of like, we're trying this, it didn't work out, here's why. You know, I go into detail with you guys about the fun zone and stuff just because that's what I want to do is just pull back the curtain and show you how the stuff is made.
Exactly. Speaking of, I saw somebody was talking about Easter eggs in chat, and I don't know if you saw on social, but we had talked about, and what we were talking yesterday, the Jackbone new art is in. So we don't have the animated versions done yet. So
did you show it yet?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Here's the beauty.
I mean, you showed it on the stream.
Yeah, but that was just the zoomed in thumbnail, right?
Yeah.
You want to see the full?
I do.
You ready? All right, here we go. And I think I've got it set up where we could zoom around and shit. Might be we'll see what happens. I just set this up a second ago. So, all right, without further ado, this is the unveiling. I should have like a red curtain effect. We'll do it next time. For community artist Jack Bone's new thumbnail for these streams that we're going to use forever on this stream. Bam! There's the full. Look at this beauty. So before I zoom in, which I'm going to zoom in as long as it lets me do it. Let me see if I can. All right. Because, you know, in the spirit of we got to get a lot of information out and do the titles and everything else, we had to kind of zoom into this. We'll probably put this out on social in 4K on Monday, but let me start with, okay, it's working. Thank God. All right. Hugo, we all know you love the UAC, but I like how the heart, like that's where your chest port is, so you plug into the Allen. All right.
I like it.
You can even see my mouse, right? All right, cool. I'm just on his cheeks right here. Again, I love how you guys did the HUD, the classic HUD options, because now it's technically canon to be a part of Dark Ages 2. And the fact that it took me a minute to even get this, it's an air freshener, and it's a rear view mirror on your Atlan. Come on,
I think because it's maybe a little bit of a reference to my truck.
That's right. Because we're bringing the Vancubus back from our Eternal days.
But we don't have the Vancubus anymore. We have the F-150, but that is amazing.
That's right. So I recognize this poster. It's maybe a different name. What do you think?
I love it.
Pacific Pog on that. So let's talk about, it's funny because he was telling me when we were working on these, he was like, I don't know if you can tell, Jack said, you know, I got Hugo in cargo shorts. And I was like, dude, I really can't tell. It's like, you got so many filters going on with all this cool stuff with this. So he made a little rack and he gave you cargo shorts over here. And look at what's in your pockets, man. It's all your collectibles from Dark Ages. That's the ruby. Right. That's the crystal, the Wraith crystal. You got some gold in your pockets, dude.
I got my jiu-jitsu gi.
Dude, you got the gi hanging up.
That's
and then
right.
The tankard, just full of, let's call it juvie. Speaking of, that juvie can was recreated right here. And don't get it twisted. Let me see if I can zoom in more. That's not Gen Y. That is Gen X. The energy is still Gen X.
Yes.
Dude, he did my headphones. He did the Dark Ages hat that again will be on sale soon in the gear store.
It's so awesome.
The collectible of the great one. I mean, it's just so much goodness.
That is truly awesome.
Yeah, so huge shout outs to Jack Bone for the beauty that is this new thumbnail that we'll use from now until forever.
That is damn funny.
Right?
Damn funny.
Yeah, it's good times.
That guy is talented.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
Mm-hmm. So
how we doing? How we doing on numbers? I see we got 5.
What are we doing, chat? Let's see.
594 on YouTube. What do we got in
which one's winning? Where's Twitch at? Competition.
Where's Twitch at, chat?
Yeah, where's Twitch? What are the numbers, guys? Tell us. Don't lie to us. We can tell later. It can't be 12K. What do you guys? Oh, he's talking about. He's saying, he's like, damn, that image is so high res. It's 12K. Yeah, it's super high res. All right, we're looking at 385 right now. So it sounds like YouTube's winning.
Nice. I like it. Mm-hmm. The dude's art is awesome. I'm assuming he's in chat, right? Like he is, right?
He usually is. Let me see. Jack Bone shouting you out in chat. He's usually on Twitch. I'm looking on both sides. I don't see him yet, but he's in here most weeks, so we'll give him a holler if you're here.
Was truly awesome, dude. Like I think it's just fantastic. I saw. Let us know when the talking portion of the show has to end. But I did want to say, finally got a chance to catch up on a little movie action. I saw
you had 1 million fights. You had like 100 million fights.
I did. Hours. Chat. I saw Warfare. Did everybody see Warfare in chat?
The Alex Garland. I can't remember if he directed. I know he wrote it. Okay, I haven't seen it yet, but everybody I like. There's a lot of actors I like in it. Was it awesome?
Oh my god, dude!
Really?
It was like chat. Right. Everybody see Warfare? Are you kidding me? Like, holy cow! What a movie! What? Yeah. Such a good movie. It was so. It was awesome. Yeah. It was. I highly recommend that everybody goes watch it. It's streaming now, and every bit as good as everybody is saying. Hyper realistic, very very simple, really cool, really like modern and real. And I saw somebody say like, I saw 28 inches later.
That's 2 feet. Sorry, go ahead. That's more than 2 feet.
I saw somebody say, I do want to get to that because I heard 28 is good.
I saw
it,
but years later.
I didn't see Ballerina yet. No, I thought that somebody said that they were like, oh, it's the best one. It's better than Black Hawk Down. It's not fucking better than Black Hawk Down. Like
that's crazy talk. Yeah.
They're two different movies. Like I don't know that it's better and or worse, but it's really good. So chat, I highly recommend everybody go see that. And so 28 years later, like chat, good. I'm hearing good things.
Was good.
28 years later.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy is they already just revealed in 28 weeks the next one comes out, and then apparently I don't know how much long after that, but there's already 3. Like 2 have already been shot apparently at the same time. I guess they kind of like mini Lord of the Rings. Yeah, it's also weird because if you remember, this is a fun fact for film nerds. The original 28 Days Later with Cillian Murphy, which I think is the first film he was in, Danny Boyle shot it all with DV cameras at the time, which was like everybody, film was like, everything was film at the time. It's funny because part of that is like dialed back these days, but for the fact that to kind of tribute that, he shot everything on iPhones. But if you look at their rigs, I mean, it's iPhones with like crazy ass giant lenses and huge rigs, but it's still the iPhone body and guts. So it still makes it like a way more mobile setup for all their like handheld stuff. But yeah, man, they already announced there's a second one coming out in 28 weeks, which is the direct sequel
Wow.
exactly where this one ends. So it was fun, man. It's well worth a watch. And it's did you catch Beetlejuice with the Tim Burton one like last year or whatever?
I watched most of it with my kids, but
I
didn't finish.
That's fair. I mean, it's what you think it is. But I only mention it because it's so weird when like you get that hit of like you haven't seen a Danny Boyle movie. None of us have in a lot of years. Like you haven't seen a Tim Burton movie in a lot of years, and all of a sudden you're like, oh man, we used to get these a lot. This is great. You know what I mean? Like this style, like it's like when you start watching it in 28 years later, like the style will pull you right back to like his sweet spot, which is cool because he's great. So.
Yeah, I love the first two. I thought the first two were pretty. Yeah, F1 looks pretty good too. I want to see that, chat. Is that good? Has anybody seen that? Because that looks really good. That looks like a good Tony Scott movie, like kind of throwback, good-looking people, tan and sweaty, operating heavy machinery at high speeds. I'm super down for that.
Speaking of which, I already heard a call out where somebody wanted to merge after F1 and Days of Thunder and Tom Cruise's character into like maybe it was what's his name? Isn't it Kaczynski? What the hell's his name? The guy that is from The Office that made A Quiet Place. I think he's the director on F1, and he wants to.
No, that's he directed our commercial. Kaczynski.
Oh, you're right.
But he's the guy from Tron.
Tron, that's right.
Yeah.
But I heard that the director, of F1 wanted to maybe get those universes to collide in like kind of a sequel maybe to
that'd
Days
be
of Thunder
amazing
with Tom Cruise. Yeah, it'd be awesome. Especially because Tom Cruise, like every good movie he's ever made, he's like coming back and he's like, "What if I made a better Top Gun?" And you're like, "What?
Yes,
impossible." And then he does it, and you're like, "Shit."
Yes, Horde mode. I'm totally looking forward to Superman and Fantastic Four. Although they seem to struggle with Fantastic Four always, and I guess kind of Superman. But if you're Gen X, then it's hard to see anybody other than Christopher Reeve as Superman, which is super lame. No, I'm not saying that we are right at all.
No,
you just kind of like it's Conan too. Like if they ever like they can't make a Conan movie until our generation is gone because it's Arnold, and so everybody else is like, yeah, this is cool. That's not Conan.
Yep. Exactly. I mean, look at what happened with, and it wasn't anybody's necessarily fault, but look at RoboCop. It's like the heart is kind of there. There's some cool ass designs in it, but I mean, the magic of that first one, and even the second one, and even kind of the third one. I mean, they're hard to match.
It is. It is hard to match, and I don't want a gatekeeper. I mean, who cares what we think? But like you do think that it's like the very thing that frustrates me when like I could tell people are holding on to Doom Eternal, and I'd like them to kind of like, well, give Dark Ages a chance. Like,
exactly.
I understand. I do the same freaking thing.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we all do. I mean, it's funny because this is a good, interesting sequel one or remake one that kind of did the other thing. Matthew Bordeaux on YouTube says, "What did you think of Dredd?" See, Dredd's an interesting one because the Judge Dredd movie with Stallone was such a like parody, like it was like satire, like full ass satire. Not maybe to like the Starship Troopers degree, but like almost, right? And then they make the new Dredd, and they basically just took that movie, Raid or whatever, and just made an American ass comic book version, and it kind of ruled, right?
It did rule.
Yeah,
it ruled a lot. I'm getting little notes here that we should start playing chat. Yes.
Is it time? All right.
I think so. I think chat is like, listen, you guys and your old movies, no one cares.
All right, so let's even just reacquaint to where we are here. So I'm going to switch over to gameplay in 3, 2 now. All right.
Well, so, where am I? I'm going to get on this game.
Yeah, switch over. So you probably want to make master volume like I think it was like 51% is your sweet spot from last week, if I remember right. But it's up to you. It's
a little loud in my ear.
To taste, whatever to taste works for you. I know we already reset the other settings because I talked to Jeff Alvarez earlier, who was like, "Yo, reset the thing." So we already did that. So as long as your master volume's comfortable, the other stuff should be balanced. All right. Shout outs to Jeff.
I'm good here. Get that stuff inverted.
Mm-hmm. And then for chat, we already switched on. This is path tracing with everything on. I think it's Ultra Nightmare, locked at 60 frames because honestly, 60 frames is just a nice smooth thing for streaming because that's what that's what the frame rate that we're set at.
Slow-mo on
Oh,
a
yeah.
slider is confirmed. That is.
I unmuted the game. Thank you, Velo C87. Thank you for the reminder. It's unmuted now. Yeah, your slider's default now, right? You said.
Yeah, where the hell are my sliders?
Are you in game or are you still in the main menu? I think you're in the main menu. Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, so
did we
we were
leave
on
off? Oh,
Siege
damn.
Part 2.
Yep.
Siege Part 2 opened with a cinematic.
No, doesn't the cinematic happen in a minute? Like once we get to the turret, or am I making that up?
Oh, yeah, you're right. No.
Right?
Actually, the cinematic ends this one, right?
Yeah. You're right.
There's a turret in the courtyard you can use to hold the.
I feel like my 80, 75, 75.
Those are the defaults. I know that part, the bottom part of it, outside of the master.
All right, so it's been a minute here. I haven't played some Dark Ages here.
Since the Dark Ages.
Now this level got a pass.
So we're playing on the new of the combat pass on this, yeah. Do you like motion blur on? I feel like it might be on right now.
I don't know. I could turn it off.
Yeah, let's whenever we finish the sequence.
Why is it
It looks-
distracting in the?
It looks a little motion blurry. I
Okay.
could be wrong though. I could be wrong. They're saying there's lag and the frame rate's not good. Let me see what OBS says about that. 0 frames dropped. Later, Devo. Devo's got to go for work.
Later,
Look-
Devo. Thanks for all the support, man.
That's right. And good luck, and don't forget to tune into his speed runs and fun mod stuff for Doom Eternal. He's playing on Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern on Games Done Quick.
All right. Does she want me to turn off the rate Tristan?
Hit
Whatever.
path tracing? Maybe so. Let's take a look.
No,
'cause-
the motion blur. Or...
Yeah. Also with path tracing, I do wonder if, because I haven't really tested the streaming part of that.
Where the hell is motion blur?
It is kind of high in the. Keep going to the one that looks like the screen on the right. If you right bumper a couple of times, yeah, somewhere in here. Down in video, maybe. Let's see. There it is. Yeah, it's on. That's why. So just do maybe cinematics only or something. I think that's
Okay.
most of it. Yeah, let's just do cinematics. Cool. Yes, sir. All right.
They're inside the castle. We almost have everyone out.
Is that better?
Let me see path tracing off real quick, if you don't mind. Same menu. Is frame gen on or is it off? Hold on. I can't see all the settings because we got our faces on the screen. Let's go down to where you get to the frame gen. Because if that's off, I want it on. Triple. Yep. Upscaler. Frame gen is off. So go up to that right quick, the frame gen. Can you turn that 4x if you don't mind? Let's try that. And then apply. Let's give that a go before we mess with anything else. Move around.
Well, that's screwing me up now.
Really?
Well, because I have motion blur
Oh, yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Like I might want to put that back on.
All right. Also, I just realized that little thing is on Parsec. Let me turn this thing off. Hide it. Shout outs to Parsec. Hide button. There we go. Thank you so much. How are we looking?
So it's a little weird, I think.
It looks prime. It looks good. Looks smoother. All right. Everybody says it's great. So If you think it is also.
I'll play like
A
this.
little smoother. Okay. Let's try it.
I think so. I'm kind of now like over analyzing.
yeah. Because
like,
now we're
is it
like
good?
in that mode, right? Yeah. There's so many conflicting opinions in chat on what the settings should be. I'm seeing you don't want frame gen on if 60 FPS lock is on, which it is.
Yeah, I think it's weird.
Kuro Kiki says, "Are you aware that you made Doomslayer hot in this game? You aware of that, Hugo?"
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, well, the whole game is based on 90s action films, 80s, 90s action films, and we looked at Tony Scott films, and everybody is tan and good looking. It's a stylized realism. That's sort of what the look is for both the story and the game. What am I going here?
Settings? You're talking about path tracing? We passed it up. Oh, and frame gen. We also passed it somewhere up top-ish. Keep going down. That's right. Yeah, so turn frame gen off, and then just for shits, HDR is off. That's fine. That's correct. I think motion blur, whatever. I like it off, but I don't know if you play with it on normally or not.
I don't mind if it's on. I just do the default. Is it bad for stream?
It's a little less. It's a little more blurry with it on.
I can have it off.
And then try path tracing off just for shits. Let me see something. So now we've got frame gen off, motion blur off, path tracing off. Let's try that. Apply it and see how it feels and looks. Because again, if we're not doing live, it's what? Not our streams. Looks
yeah, it
pretty
seems
good to me. Let's see what chat thinks. Chat, let's hear it. There we go. This is what I'm hearing. Better. Horde mode. Velo are saying it's better. Smooth, better. Yeah, this is better. Looks good. Fine, perfect. All right, we're good. There it is. All right, sweet. I actually really like that this level in particular, like we were talking about this, I think last stream, like Siege Part 1 is a G-damn masterpiece. Like it's one of the coolest, if not the coolest, I think Doom maps ever made. The sandboxiness of it, the exploration part of it. Yeah,
it does take players a little bit to kind of get dialed into it because it's so different.
Yeah.
Like I know in Mayo's stream he was talking about how like at first he didn't like the map.
Mm-hmm.
And I've heard that a lot. A chat, I don't know how you guys feel. Was it a map that you needed to warm up to? I have the parry window on small.
All right. Chat was asking for just on my side the game audio up a little bit. It is now up a little bit. So let me know. Not on your side. It's just on my side.
All
You're
right.
good. You're good here.
I'm gonna up damage to me just a little bit because you got to know, chat. I played this game like 300 times.
I like this.
And
now we're talking.
Chat, what do you guys think for sliders here? Let's start playing with some sliders because all the streamers do.
Yeah.
I'm thinking a little more on the damage. I don't want to lower my damage quite just yet because it does it universally.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could. What is chat saying about 150 speed? I don't like it that fast.
That's
like,
fair. It's definitely a taste thing. Yeah.
Parry window all the way down. Okay.
That's the reaction. You're like, meh. All right.
I don't like it all the way down.
Well, we'll try it.
But that's
if we're dying during parries, then maybe we'll bump it up a little.
Yeah, 50% to demons is definitely hard. We'll do 75 for damage to demons. Okay, so
75 and 300, that's a good spread. I like that.
That is a good spread. Chat, agreed. I don't want a lower resource value. I could do that. All the pros are playing with everything, so
right, maxed.
And I am the pro of pros, so I will do resource values down 1. Sure, why not? All right, so chat, I don't want to do game speed up though. I'm not really a super fan.
Do your thing.
All right, we got 300 damage to demons, 75 damage to demons, 300 damage to me. So up a notch, down a notch. I'm doing less damage. They're doing more. Resource values are a little lower. And as you can see, I've got the game speed at 200%. So we're going to go.
Yeah, Flint Solo, we did lower the parry window. We did that. That was
we did do that. I don't like the lower parry window. It annoys me, but we're going to do it.
Okay, you want to try it? Give a little.
And we're going to. No parries allowed. I don't know if I can do that. All right, but now I got to play serious.
Okay. Time to get serious. I do like how you're.
You see that, chat? I just missed a window.
That's true. Shit, you're right. Okay, that one you got.
All right.
Because you're dialed in. Oh shit.
Oh, he broke my shield. That was such garbage.
It does make the tension higher though, because you're like,
it does.
If I don't get rid of this guy, yeah.
That is what the sliders are for. It's like watching all of you guys, like, just seeing Retro lower, you know, the damage that the demons do to him, so he could get through his streams. That's what we made it for.
Right.
Was to allow players to customize it to what they want.
That's right.
And
it worked.
He's so good at the game, it's ridiculous. Like, I've been jumping into his streams, and Jesus Christ, man. Like, it's unbelievable. Like,
no, there's a bunch of them who.
All of you guys are all crazy.
It almost feels like the inputs are like cued the way that they're being put out.
What are you doing?
You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like there's like a DDR that they're seeing.
Dude,
and
Maynard's streams are bonkers.
Yeah.
You know, like,
those are awesome.
That dude is like on another level. So, and I can't even freaking progress.
Speaking of another level, you're on another level.
Yeah. So, all right. But I do want to mess with that a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, chat, do I have to up the speed? Is that what we're saying right now?
No.
Is that Maynard?
I mean, well.
Because I want to join the club.
All right, get in there. Maybe just do, I think
I don't want to do like 150. That
no.
Seems annoying.
150 is too much. Maybe like 120. Let's just do 120. 110.
I'm scared.
110's nothing. 120.
I'm scared, chat.
Feel
I can't do it.
Feel the 120. Join the 120 club.
What? It's gonna be a lot.
You're like, ha! That's what it's gonna feel like.
120 is 110. Like, why even bother, chat?
People are saying 110 is perfect.
Sweet spot.
They're saying 110 is a sweet. They are. Everyone's agreeing with you. I'm hearing a lot of people also agree with me that 120 is good. But
all right, we'll do 120. All right, so I've officially made this super hard. I don't want to hear anything from anybody.
Yeah. Ever again.
All right, and then we're gonna do this, chat, because it's at 300 right now, chat. So we're gonna go to this.
Oh my god, bro!
Why not? I'm ready.
500% damage? That's like single shot. That's like.
I gotta be honest. I'm ready.
You're too good. Too good for to not do this option.
Hugo, you beat Eternal in Tag Live. Dude, we got stuck in an arena in Tag for like 2 hours.
Yes, we did. I remember it well.
My favorite comment in Reddit was somebody who's like, I gotta give it to him. You know, he didn't give up. That was like such a pat on the old man's back.
For real though,
like, because it was horrible.
It's like that old man was out there with no knees, no meniscus, just trying to dunk.
Oh my god, dude! I remember that chat. I remember that stream. I was like, all right, so let's make this a show, because that's the thing. Like, everybody, Maynard and everybody, and that's what we did this for. I mean, and I am honestly on like my 47th playthrough of this, so I think to turn it. All right. So let's do this.
All right. Locked in.
Chat, I don't think many people, I don't know how long I'm going to keep this at 500, but we're going to give it a go.
Yeah. 38% health is also just a fun, spicy start.
Yeah, and I'm doing less damage to them, chat. So.
Yeah, and they're doing more damage to you by a lot. Okay, the parry was parrying. Okay. Nightmare Demon.
Oh, dude, I do work. I do absolute work with this thing. The accelerator is so good. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, there you go. I don't think I like the lower parry window. Okay, so that's one thing, chat, that I have to fix, because I do not like the lower parry window. It annoys the crap out of me.
All right, we'll just up the parry window. Keep the speed. Keep the damage for now. Make the parry window a little more forgiving.
Yes, we're dialing in the experience here.
That's right.
Just got to make it at least that.
Okay.
Don't judge me, chat. This is.
I mean, that's still just a sliver. You're fine.
Old man reflex. Listen, Seminole, I'm not that old. I am old. I gotta be honest.
But you're shaking off the rest too, just like Bobby Blue Holiday is saying. That's what's happening.
That's right.
All right, let's up the parry window. Keep the speed. Keep the damage for now. Make the parry window a little more forgiving. Okay.
Chat. When I was a whippersnapper
Just a wee
in
lad.
in my neighborhood,
Yeah.
I was the one that no one could beat.
Nice.
And it's a very weird feeling. Listen, to all the old gamers
Mm-hmm.
in the stream, do you guys, you could feel it slipping away, right? Like that your synapses when it comes to video games
Yeah.
like doesn't fire as fast.
Right.
Can I chat?
Can I get an
Anybody
amen?
feeling that?
Can I get a
Yes.
because you're coughing because you're
Yes.
old and then an amen
So
after that?
like you feel it the most, chat, with shooters. Like when you're up the FOV. You're totally right, chat. I don't even know what I was thinking.
Because you have it at
So-
what, 90 right now or something?
Yes,
I think it's
I got it at old man.
You're zoomed in. You got it in like bifocal glasses.
Where the hell is this
Right
thing?
there.
Field
Yeah.
view.
I like a 120, 130, but that's kind of it's going to make the game feel 3 times as fast with the faster speed. Maybe start
Listen,
at 110. That's what we want.
This is F1, and I am the Chad Pitt of this game. That's what we're doing.
Oh, shit. Chad Pitt entered the chat. That's it.
That's right.
That's it. All right, we got the settings now. We're locked in.
Yes. Okay. We're gonna put on a little show here. Oh Jesus Christ!
It's all slipping away from me, Ma.
It is. That's it. This dude's dead.
That's right. Give a little 1, 2, 3. Save the kick for the behind. Got him. Oh, that chain gunner is out there chain gunning at some point. Where he at? There he is.
Oh my God! Break.
I know, dude. I'm telling you, I honestly think hardest demon in the game. Hardest demon in the game. Chain gun soldier.
All right. This at 500, I gotta be on the spot. Oh,
Yeah, be
what kind of
perfect.
checkpoint is this?
Yeah, who made this?
Seriously, who made this game?
I don't know. We should have a word with them. All right.
Yeah, at
all right.
500, man, this feels good.
Yeah, it does.
All right, I never got a response, but when it comes to shooters, are you with me, you guys? That like
All right, let me
that's
see.
where you feel the drop off in your synapses the most.
Damn.
And it's tough.
I got Sword and Sorcerer from YouTube says I'm old AF, just turned 52, and I'm better than ever at games. He's like Benjamin buttoning his skill right now.
Seriously.
How's he doing that? How the hell's he doing that?
Oh my God, we're totally using this.
It is funny because it's technically the same effect of like a parry, obviously depending on no matter how tight you have the animation's the same, but there's something about the tension of knowing that you're going to take more damage that just makes it feel a little more impactful. Oh, there we go.
Oh my God.
All right, down.
All right, you know what? We gotta make.
What do we?
No, let's
make some
keep it the way it is.
Okay.
Should I put my damage back to normal, chat, or should I leave
Maybe
it the way it
a
is?
little more normal, like 400, 350.
Well, I only brought it down 1. Listen.
Where's that?
This is what I want to do. Is I want to make it harder than whatever the rest of the streamers do, and I know that Maynard plays it at 90% speed. So the fact that I'm playing it at this speed is better.
It's unbelievable.
Oh, the threat indicators? Yeah, I could do that.
Oh,
Nah,
yeah, turn
I don't
that.
want
No, yeah. Keep it clean.
Oh my God. Oh boy.
3% health. Never heard of her. All right, 7% health. All right, 12% health. No.
Oh,
It's ready for the shield.
stupid speed.
A lot of empowered demons being upsetty spaghetti.
Ah.
Gotcha.
The extra speed with the extra damage. That shit hurts.
It's nice though. It does feel like everything. Like these are
All
just mid-sized demons. It feels threatening.
I'm starting to get dialed in.
That's right. It's happening.
You don't want to see me angry, chat. This is it.
I'm hearing somewhere, maybe like in another room, there's a boombox being like, "Getting strong now." There's
That's
playing.
right.
It's playing.
I'm out of life sigils. This stream might take 4 hours.
Just to get through this section, not even the level. This section right here.
All right, the whole thing is my time to kill is way lower, and for I talked to Mayo about lowering his damage to demons, and he's like, "No, man, I'm really worried about it." It's just like, dude, you gotta just do it.
You gotta just commit. Just try it.
All right, so I'm the one who doesn't shut up about the combat, the combos and stuff, and we got to ride the progression. So let's look at what progression I actually have and what tool I should be leaning on here. Okay, so I got a lot of this stuff.
You went pretty far with Accelerator.
I did.
Looks like everything but the last one.
I didn't go anywhere with that gun.
Haven't touched that. But Impaler, honestly, even with nothing, is still pretty damn
Yeah. Man, I didn't put anything in anything.
It was all cycler.
Pulverizer has some stuff.
So it has the speed up the haste thing, right? And Chain Shot has the first one. So Chain Shot, Pulverizer,
and my melee is fully decked out. And we're definitely gonna need money. Kill 3 fodder with more demons with a single shield. Throw 5 times. I will do that because I want the money. Hit demons 10 times with a fully charged sword.
I mean, that Chain Shot one you could do like in 5 seconds.
Yes.
It's basically just use the Chain Shot. Like nobody's ever firing that thing not charged because that's insane. Yeah, Impaler, seeing some love in the chat for the Impaler. Impaler's
the Impaler's good.
Yeah.
All right, dude, F this guy.
TGT Gamer 101 says, from Chud to Chad, how Doom the Dark Ages pushes you to your limits. It's a video essay. Love that. Love that idea.
All right, we're not giving up on this. I just need to get focused.
Yeah, you got it.
There might be too many projectiles in the game. We have to nerf that.
Got to change it all. Bottom up.
Yes.
Sorry, Peter, if you're listening. It's all got to go.
Dude, we got to get people to stop going to Reddit after my streams and taking the crap I say seriously. I can't tell you how many threads I've seen where it's like, he's even calling out when there's bugs.
Yeah.
It's like there was 9 bugs in the last one.
You guys troll us all the time. We aren't allowed to have 1 or 2 trolls per stream? Come on. What's the troll ratio? Give us a few, please.
All right, these dudes are dead.
There it is. Chain Gunner out. Time for this. What did they call it in the last stream? Pinky Jockey?
Dude, at this speed,
yeah,
the Pinky's arrow is ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's killed me a couple times now.
Which is awesome because it's a very big tell and pretty easy parry for normal speed, as it's meant to be. But no, it's feeling like a laser at this point. Nice. Man, you killed them empowered too, you mad lad. But you wanted to get them off the board so you could actually focus fire here. I don't mind the strat. I see what's happening. The strength is getting stronger. Hold on.
Yeah, I just gotta...
No.
Oh my god! No cursing, chat.
That's right. No cursing. Get your popcorn. This is the arena for us. Right. This whole chat. This is it.
I'm a dad.
What was that thought? Hold on. Finish that thought. What was that thought?
I was gonna say I'm a dad, for Christ's sake. The amount of cursing that goes on in my house is, I gotta be honest, out of control.
Weren't you in a swear jar at some point? Let me make that up.
No, dude,
okay.
we don't have a big enough jar. The kids...
Bucket.
Yeah.
They'd be billionaires.
The problem is, I don't know if there's any people in chat who have kids.
There's gotta be.
Don't ever you never put the toothpaste back in the tube when you let them curse. Because what happens is they say it, and sometimes it's funny.
It has to be.
And
there's no way that sometimes when they say it isn't funny as hell.
Listen, how many parents are in chat and then they make you laugh? And the second they make you laugh, whatever it is that they're doing that you just laughed at, you will never put that toothpaste back in that tube. And that is out of control in my house right now.
Yeah.
And has been for years. But okay, we need to get serious. And it doesn't help that they hear me and see me on this thing, you know.
Right.
Although my kids are so not impressed with me being on making games or anything.
Twitch,
I mean, they play games all the time.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you say any of them have played through Dark Ages, or no, not yet?
Not yet. My son is gonna do it.
Nice.
Okay. Oh my god. All right, you know one thing I'm gonna. No, I'm not changing it. Screw that. I want to leave it the way it is.
All right.
I want to leave it the way it is.
You got it.
I'm starting to get angry, chat.
But this is the fun part of what we hit
And these-
last time,
That's
right?
right.
Like with
Yeah,
tag
these demons
stuff.
are gonna pay for everything that they've done. Oh my god.
Do you think every time you're reloading, they're like, him again? This dad? He
Yes.
hasn't changed the settings?
It's getting worse, chat.
Oh, man.
All right, I have super faith in the accelerator, but
Yes. However,
we might need to go to.
in direct contrast to what you just said.
Yeah, we might need to go to. I mean, chat, do you have faith in the
Let's
power
see.
of the accelerator? I do.
Let's see. I'm seeing...
Because I know, look, I know the super shotgun does work.
Yes, of course.
Obviously, it's a super shotgun.
Right.
I'm not opposed to.
Aqua Gamer on YouTube says, stay stubborn. I like that.
Yeah, man, we're not giving up. Screw that. Oh, dude, I almost ate.
Oh, man. I thought...
God damn it!
I thought that the arrow was going to get you from the Pinky Rider. But
Yeah, it should have got me.
yeah, yeah. It looks like it snuck through. It might have barely missed you. Plus Gore 27 says, swearing is a part of growing up. I mean, so is everything else, but that's true.
It certainly is in my house. All right, let's go to some.
NK121 says, Hugo forgot to eat his Wheaties. You mean Cheerios? And the answer is, you might have. Did you eat breakfast this morning? Did you have cereal? Was there cereal on the menu?
I fast for breakfast, but
Oh, yeah, fair. Just like how fast you're going right now. Oh, snap. Hold on. Okay, all right. Ooh. The fisting. All right, all right. Flow state is being... Oh, yeah. All right, Impaler's out. We're good, boys. Everybody relax. Everybody calm down. Yep, 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 yep.
I'm being overly reliant on one tool.
Which is okay. If the tool
Yeah,
works,
well,
use
it's
it
a
for the
mistake.
encounter.
It's not the design of the game. The breaking of the shield right there was total bullshit.
Ooh,
Oh my god.
ooh, that was a lot at once. Okay. Ooh. All right, all right. Super Shotgun's doing what the
All
Super
right,
Shotgun
this
does.
this
what are we
dude's
doing?
this dude's dead.
How so? What are we... Okay. Oh, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Remember the fully charged shot. You're about to get some gold here in a minute. Ooh, get away. Throw the shield. Yep, farm that.
All right, you know what? I do not like green eggs and ham right there. What? Oh my god! Oh my god! The fire! Why would the fire kill me?
Pretty sure that tree just killed you.
God, it's so annoying.
The burning bush.
You go remove the lock-on requirement for the shit. I don't even know how that would work, guys.
Yeah, I don't get that one. White Boy Wasted, great name, says, these alien bastards are gonna pay for blowing up my ride. Little Duke Nukem reference there. Just then. Oh man, yeah. The Dark Leader remembers. He says, welcome back to the Holt stream. That's what it was. I think that was one of the ones.
That's right. No, we're getting out of here.
I love how, I think when we originally talked about the plans of this, which always changed in their fluid because that's how life works, we had said we're going to do this whole Nightmare stream with pretty much default settings, not play with too many of the sliders. We'll go back and do maybe an alternate
I wanna
Nightmare or
do it.
Pandemonium. All right, yeah, we got to do it.
All right. I think I might have overshot the mark with the lowering of the damage.
Maybe
But
just a touch, though. Just a touch. I think it's close.
Yes.
Like, you're being pushed in the right way where you're
Right.
dialing it in better because you have to, because there's...
Dude, that final arena with these settings, that
Yeah.
last arena, I mean, we updated that thing. It's gonna suck.
It's going to be a roughy Rufferson for sure. All right.
Yes.
All right. You're getting dialed
All
in.
right, we're gonna go in here. All right, we need a plan.
Yeah.
We're going to. All right, shield charged. That's gonna do work
That's
as soon as
nice,
I get
yeah.
in there.
That's good.
So we're gonna go skadoosh, bang, pow, kaplooey. That dude's dead.
It's like reading an old comic book. I love this. Oh, dude, I'm telling you, chain
Finished.
gunners. That's nice.
I don't like how hurt I am right now.
Little armor never hurt anybody. Okay, okay. Little restock, little resupply.
All right.
Complete silence.
All right.
That's hilarious. Icon of Simp says, still waiting on that boxing glove chain shot skin. That would be hilarious.
That would be hilarious. All right.
Just comes out bonk, bonk. Is your damage sliders at 300 or is it like 500 right now? It's like 500 right now, right? Can you just check for me? I'm just curious.
Where are we at?
Over there.
All right, we've got
Dude,
500
is too much.
is excessive.
Yeah, 300. Yeah, well, let's be real.
What is normal on Nightmare?
2 or 250, chat. Is it 2? What is it? It's more than 150. 250, yeah. 250 is the normal.
All right, 300.
Yeah, 300 is good.
Okay, 300 will dial it in.
Yep.
But my damage is down to 75, which is rough.
It's great. Yeah, because it's normally... It's not 100.
Let me try this. Let me try this. Let me try 500.
And then
let me
100.
try normal.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
All right.
So it keeps them on the board a little less, which may be...
Yes.
Okay.
Well, and I could delete them a little bit more easily, as intended.
That's right. Shout outs on Twitch to DS Sisaviz. I don't know how to say your name, but they were the fastest ones with both of those numbers, the 250 on the default.
All right, wait a minute.
And the 100.
Here's the thing.
What is it?
I don't know that I like.
Which
The problem is the speed. I'm not big on 110. So how about this? I will do this. I will do 575, but I'll try normal game speed.
What about what were we just doing? It was like 120 or 130.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like 110 is this. Let's call that the new sweet spot. Maybe a little more game speed, just a little more.
Let me see.
Yeah, finish this encounter and then I vote for a 110 on the speed.
Okay.
Just a little sweatier. Just a little more on your toes. Because right now it's a little too like the game is flowing the way that you want it to flow, and that's not what we're looking for here.
Okay, you want it slightly out of control.
Slightly out of control. Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, more resource value. No, I mean, resources down.
That's not the problem right now. Yeah.
No, it's not.
It's
It's not resources.
Yeah.
It's
these damn demons.
It's these goddamn dirty demons. All right, we'll do 110. I'm dialing it into what feels good.
Yeah. At the same time, you're also shaking off the rust, so it's a little bit A, a little bit of B. But this is...
I'm not gonna lie, I played this a lot, like a night ago.
You're like,
there's not as much rust as there should be. Yeah, I was playing playtesting.
Oh, the shot.
Yeah, that stupid shot is lethal.
Yeah, it's good.
Well, at 500.
Yeah,
I'm dying to that.
It's a single shot kill.
Yeah. Well, it's not a single shot kill. It's just that certain attacks are a single shot kill. So
right.
I think it's a matter of learning, like, which ones are gonna kill me, like, instantly.
True. Especially because it's not like you're starting that fight at like 100 or something. You know.
Right.
You're in the middle of a combat loop, so you're already at half resource or sometimes a little more. But usually a little less because a lot of shit going on. All right, there we go. Oh,
dude.
You know what I do love that stayed consistent with all Revenants in all Doom games that is consistent in this is the super shotgun up close to a Revenant will still delete them. Like, the Revenant can be tough, even like when they're not armored up and everything, they're not in that state. But the super shotgun up close, that'll just do the job. So I love how that's just like a consistent, every Doom universe, every iteration of the game, super shotgun does work to the Revenant always up close. Feels good.
Yes, it does feel good.
Chad is suggesting just don't get hit. Think we should do that?
Yes.
Okay. Thanks, Eats. We'll try that.
This stupid thing got me. All right, I got it. I got it, chat. This is it.
It's all dialed in. It's ready. Damn, that was a tanky imp right there. That imp went to the gym and then turned around and went right back to the gym. Every day is leg day.
All right. I'm trying to charge up the shield.
When you charge it up, is it more about like letting it go and taking care of as much fodder as possible, or is it more about using it on heavies and
I want to
mediums?
use it on the heavies.
Yeah. It's always interesting to see, like, for the fodder characters, like, some people really prefer the shield bash all the time. Some people prefer the, like, throwing the shield and killing them that way, but I feel like people start to develop a style that they keep consistent. Shield bashing is interesting because it moves you around more, which means kind of maybe sometimes you're out of harm's way, but it can also, you know, do the opposite and put you right into a swing or something else for projectiles. All right. All right. Ooh, that one made me nervous. Nice job. Okay. All right, just the pinky now. Don't get greedy. Okay, we got this.
That's right.
Easy. First try.
First try, chat. And I just want to say that for the record,
Yeah.
my settings are harder than Mr. Mayo's
Every time.
and Devo's and Maynard's, all of them. I've watched their streams.
I mean, they're trying though. They're getting better. They're trying to get to this level that you're at right now.
Yeah, you know.
Give them some
They're
time.
getting there.
Yeah.
So I think that, by the way, like, you know, when we say like combat flow, all about responsiveness, like especially when you start playing, you know, with all of these adjustments, like, dude, if you're stopped every minute doing glory kills, it is frustrating.
Yeah.
During development, it was like a nightmare.
Yeah, because, you know, coming from Eternal, that was the flow, right? Like that was built into the queue of like when you're doing that, the AI are waiting for you to finish and all the other stuff, and
Yes.
just didn't gel with this, right?
No, not at all. Oh, Jesus. That was such baloney.
He's like, that spicy meatball, that's it for you.
That's it. That's it. All right. We got to do some work here.
Chef Mancubus. Yeah, you got to put him out of business. All right. Flow state is being achieved here.
God!
Shout outs to Andrew Holschult, by the way, in chat, who said, can we get a signed Hugo Doom the Dark Ages branded stream mute button up on the Bethesda store, please? I don't see why not. I don't see why not.
Let's do it.
Also, huge shout outs to Andrew. If you haven't checked it out, I shared it on the Doom Twitter today, but Andrew made this awesome tribute video of Dark Ages that kind of parallels a lot of scenes between 2016 and Dark Ages with finishing moves tracked from Dark Ages Blood Red, and it is a killer. It was hard for me not to say the F word just then. It was a killer edit and video, so go check it out and give him some love.
I'm loving the content that Mayo puts out with regards to the highlighting. Oh, Jesus God. Highlighting the power of the kick. The kick is so strong.
Yeah,
okay.
100%.
You know what we're going to need to do? We're going to need to go with a little bit of something.
What's the missing ingredient? What is it?
I don't know.
That's fair.
Okay.
Shotgun's doing work. As is melee, giving you the ammo back. Ooh, the pressure unit. Okay.
Oh.
Still got. Oh.
I keep getting caught in that corner.
That
okay.
right hook, man.
All right.
That Hell Knight, dude.
Let me check again. Not that I'm going to change it, but just to show off here. Look at that.
Yeah, look at that.
175 speed, chat.
You saw it here first.
Did you see that?
Don't screenshot it. Don't rewind. Yeah, that's a good point. Aqua Gaming says Glory Kills worked in Eternal because of how inherently butt clinchy fast it was, but I get why casual players would potentially miss them when starting in Dark Ages for sure. Oh, damn, you only had one arm left, but he tried swinging it at you. Nice work.
All right, I'm getting back into the flow, Josh.
Yeah, this is feeling it, man. I'm seeing it happen. I'm telling you, the Rocky theme song is playing faintly in another room, and it's getting louder.
Right.
It's getting louder, bro.
That's right. The key is...
I was about to put it on my phone and start doing it. I was like, we're going to get copyright. Shit, if I do that, so I'm not doing it. What's the key? Tell me.
Oh, man, I forgot that this dude is in here.
Yeah, he sure is. All right. Maybe one more shield to stop. Yeah, there we go.
I'm not combining my attacks enough.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that? You guys, that was awesome.
That was good. I think you might be locked in,
making me play at this fast speed. What are you guys, nuts?
They're making you. They put a gun to us through the screen.
Wait, what am I missing? Am I missing stuff? Oh, yeah, no, we'll hit that later.
Nice.
All right, we're charged. Wait, do we get things down there?
Yeah, maybe get some armor.
I think...
it's in the next room, right?
Right.
Yeah. I know what you're thinking. It's behind us now. Literally and figuratively. Well, not figuratively. It's literally behind us. That bola, dude. So now, if we backtrack a little bit, I think...
Right.
Is this open yet? No, okay, this is where we come back to them. No, we're good. We come back. After we jump across.
Right.
Oh, damn. Gave that guy a...
Dude, that kick is so satisfying.
Shock and surprise.
Especially with what I hit him with. This game is... I was talking about this with May earlier. This game is just all about steering into the game tech. Like, you don't need to yeet hook and do hyper switching.
Right.
Like, we've designed the game and the progression around encouraging you guys to combine your attacks. So, like, the shock, for example,
nice.
Is opening an encounter with the shock is just awesome. You know, like it's a great way to just set up the rest of your attacks. I gotta be honest, I kind of want to like.
What are you thinking?
Fix the game. It's a little dark.
A little brighten it up a bit.
A little dark. What do we got here?
Gamma, there it is. A little bumper too. To the righticus.
Well, it's because I have like a light right in my face.
I know. Yeah, it's different when you're half getting blinded trying to look at the game.
We'll just do that. Just a skosh.
Yeah. There we go. Feels a little better. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
Should I? Yeah, I don't want to use it.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Let's see where it puts us. Oh yeah, not bad. Easy room to clear. 2 or 3. Faye the Flex says, that brain enemy looks intense. It's an Arachnotron. Nope, that's not the time.
Son of a bee. All right.
I like that. Cyber Spectre says, I'm down to turn Strog into Stroganoff instead of Stroganoff. That's a good one. It's a good Quake ref.
All right, this one's a hell shot. Yes.
I don't know about that. How do I say this name? Azardia asks, any chance we could get an option to auto-use extra lives? I wonder if that would even... He's like, hell no.
My
Absolutely
God.
not. The Revy. We got caught in the Revies.
All right, I'm like falling down a hill here. It's just getting worse.
I know, just the tumble is tumbling.
Like every time I go, it's like worse.
Yeah. I feel like it's because it's that thing where like you beat a boss or you get really close to beating a boss and then every time you try to replay it, you're just like trying to get to that point again. So you're just kind of like fast forwarding it and not playing the patience game, which is always usually the better one. Son of a.
Okay. I'm being stupid.
It's all right. We'll recalibrate.
Okay. Remember, this is at 500.
True. Yeah, 500% damage to the Slayer that is.
That's
Hugo.
right.
Would you call yourself Chad Pitt? This is Chad Pitt's blind playthrough.
That's right.
First time ever of Doom of the Dark Ages. 500% damage taken. 110%
That's right.
speed. I think it was like 75% damage. No, we bumped it back up
We're
to...
at-
Yeah, 75
we're
that we
at
do to them,
75.
right?
Just for the newcomers.
That's right.
We're at 575, 110 speed, and then normal parry window,
Love that.
which is basically way higher than what anybody has
Human
ever
game.
streamed this game
That's
at.
right. That's correct. Can confirm.
The 500, I'm not going to lie, it hurts.
It does. I like how Irrational Reasoning has the perfect comment for their name, which says, petition to give the Revenants quadruple cannons. 2 more. That is an irrational reason. Ing.
All right. Let's go to...
Nice. There you go. Not a problem. All right, we're back here again. But now, everything's different.
Right. Now I could go down there.
You could, but we can also go down there later. But I mean, yeah, we can do it now. We can do it now. There's also the... Yeah, here we go. These versions going down there. The little lockers, the demon lockers. That when you leave, it's like, in
Right.
The next one. On this side. Here we go. Get a little gold. Stay a little while. And listen. Damn. Ooh. Damn, I was throwing hands. All right, not a problem. All right, Suzor says, can Hugo says my name in my birthday, please, and thank you with a lot of using it. You got to give a birthday shout out to Suzor.
Birthday shout out to Suzor. What's up? Happy birthday. How old?
Yeah, how old? Tell us your age, And also, you can pay us on Cameo. Isn't that what people do? I don't know.
Okay. But happy birthday.
That's right.
Total bullshit. Total bullshit.
Absolutely didn't happen.
Absolute bullshit right there.
Delete the VOD.
Wow, don't even push me back to this crap. Am I doing this again? Oh, okay.
Oh, we gotta give one more shout out here too after you finish this Mankey. Because I think it might happen a couple times, but go back down before you go up. Shout out to the art on the wall. Go in there again. Not that one, the next one. I mean, that one's a baller too, but another Zaus original.
Good job, Zaus. That is the Slayer in the arena.
That's right. Kind of feels like, you know, a little. It's a reference to the times before. It's a reference to kind of what comes out in the flashbacks of Doom Eternal, right? Where he was a gladiator, fighting his way. Oh, okay, we got Jackbone and Chout saying let's go Zaus. But Jackbone, I hope that you were here for when we went through your beautiful new thumbnail of which we revealed and zoomed into all the Easter eggs of. And we'll probably get out on social on Monday in its full glory so everybody can download the 4K version and enjoy it for themselves. Crowded Lazarus says, "Are you not entertained?"
Cannot make mistakes.
All right, I don't even know if this is somebody trolling us like we're doing cameos now, but Kratanos says, "It's my birthday too. Wish me a birthday too, Hugo." Kratanos.
Happy birthday, Pratanos.
I like it. It's Kratanos, but I like it better with the P. That's your name now. You got to rename yourself. You're now Pratanos. Happy birthday. I like it. I like it. Oh dang, Horde Mode Gaming says, "Wow, never seen that painting before. Super sick, dude." Yeah, man. That's a Zaus original.
Such baloney.
Absolute
Such baloney.
bologna sandwich.
All right, all right, all right.
Hold the pickles. Campus says, "Now is everybody's birthday." I know, man. A lot of birthdays. The username, this is again not me judging, me saying a name out loud. I'm a idiot 19. If that is a bug that you're having, please DM me Tokyo Punch Out at Twitter, Discord, wherever you are, because I haven't ever seen that one. But if you have video or anything to show us, I want to see that because I haven't heard of that. That Pinky Rider.
Kick on the face.
I feel like somehow the settings that we have is like the perfect matrix for Pinky Riders being tough. Because they were the kind of the stopgap for the last time, and they're the stopgap again for this one.
Yes.
Yeah. They're all of a sudden the nemesis on the skill setting with the sliders. All right. Easy. Sorry, Mankey. Thanks for stopping by.
Well, I got to figure out what is my strat for deleting. I need a pinky strat. I need a I got to work on like.
Let's hear it, chat. What's the quickest way to burn him down? Safest. What is it? And you know that. Yeah, you know the kit he's got right now. So what are we using? Shoot it until it dies. Thank you so much for that. Let's see. Ravenger. I'm hearing Ravenger and Impaler shout outs.
Oh, yeah. Ravenger, totally. That's right. They're right.
Yeah, Chain Shot does work on those guys. Both those guys. Shield Saw Stun, SSG Blast to the face. True. Impaler, Shield Throw, Impaler, Shield Dash. Stunning Shoe with Electric, I like that.
Thank God, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You know what? Part of the deaths is always due to like a sloppy play and aggression, and I think I just need to kind of like chill out a little bit and
Right. Could like
let
stop
the
trying
fight.
to.
Yeah, let the fight come to me.
Yeah.
All right, this is where it gets super easy. I'm kidding.
I mean, especially I think what you're saying is true because, you know, in a game that is asking and expecting you to parry a lot, if you're kind of pushing forward the combat enough where like their parries are coming after your attacks and stuff, then it's real hard to see what's coming.
All right, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt,
This
chat.
is gonna be a tough little spot.
This is the last push, and this is not gonna be easy, but we will
That's right.
not lower the difficulty because
Ever.
unlike Evo, I don't give up.
That's right.
When the stream gets tough, when the speed run gets tough,
The settings get locked forever.
that's right. The settings go up.
That's right. Never change.
I've seen Arrhythmia. He like low key lowers stuff, and
Yeah,
I know what's going on.
exactly. So what if he's playing the game through a guitar? It's the same game we're playing. We're
That's
just playing
it.
with harder settings. Period.
That's it.
No.
Holy mother.
I mean,
Okay.
with this group, should we show the pulverizer and what it can do with a little haste?
I think.
maybe?
Yeah. I think good call.
Let's give it a go.
Yes. I think so. Dude, I
that
hit
nightmare
the
amp.
thing.
That nightmare amp.
I hit freaking. Ah. All right. I gotta memorize where they are.
Yeah.
I gotta, and I should know that, but I know they're there, but exact positioning is what I need to memorize.
And then where you want to be. Okay. So right now you have a good stack. So now, what are we prioritizing? We're taking care of the Arachnotron, having to deal with the...
That was good. That was all right. I know where the first one is.
Okay.
So the first one is to the back left, and then the other one obviously is to the right somewhere. But if I just focus fire on that dude in the back,
Yeah.
actually, if I just throw, let's do this.
Because right now your stack is...
Oh my
the
God.
Nightmare amp just took the whole stack.
God, I missed him.
Yeah. Maybe it's even like, as soon as you get that shield back, just throw it again and stop the Nightmare Imp. Get the armor from the shield soldiers. One more shield into that Nightmare Imp to stop him.
Right.
And then you got that side cleared out so there's nobody behind you at least.
Yes.
Nice. Everybody gets one. Alright, I like this. We're playing the cautionary tale. Oh. See. That we let the Arachnotron be like, oh, you like
That's
bombs?
right. He's
Is that
like,
what you
hey,
like?
I got a hit scan gun over here.
I got another
Well,
special
also I
attack.
played it totally wrong because I just sat there and
Yeah.
I can't like, you're not gonna like, what I should do is just throw my shield right through that first
Yeah,
that first
exactly.
soldier. I don't know why I'm caring.
Exactly. Yeah. There you go. And then the
Where the hell
Nightmare
is he?
Imp's gonna
He's
be on the
around here
left.
somewhere.
Okay, there he is. Nice. One more, exactly. Throw the shield in him or not. Sorry,
He wouldn't stop shooting.
Somebody call that guy's parents. Get him out of here.
So hard. Oh my god. Yes, Andrew Holdshirt, you're the best. Question for Hugo: will we see the Cosmic Realm again in the DLC? I don't know. I mean, it's a pretty cool level.
It is a cool level.
Other question for Hugo: how are you so good at games? I don't know.
Yeah,
guys, it's
natural.
It's just kind of a thing.
Just
Polarizer and Players are my favorite guns. Yes, I agree. They're all really cool.
Yeah,
all right,
good.
I gotta go right through this guy.
I like how you just speed ran chat. That was good. I like that.
Yes. right. Oh my God! Why is he there?
It's all right. Get him off the board now. He's problematic. All right.
God. All right. Darn it.
You're right though. I think the lesson of 500% damage taken is standing still or moving back. You're dead.
Yeah. So I Toxic Feast. Get rid of the Arachnotron first. I totally agree.
Yeah,
so
totally.
Yeah, I think I might be going about this the wrong way. Let's first shut off the Arachnotron. Where is he?
Out there. Yep.
There he is.
I like this. No more hit scan. Goodbye. All right. Nightmare Imp is frozen, so at least he's not doing his charge attacks. At least
oh my God.
Okay, that's fine.
I need health. Oh my God! I forgot. Oh wait a minute. But chat, if I kill the Arachnotron, that's gonna spawn the Revenant. So we can't.
That's right.
Shield throw into Nightmare. Shield throw into Nightmare as he charges. Ricochet melts Arachnotron. Oh really? Ricochet from my Reaver? The Shredder, I mean?
Yeah, we're talking like not the pincushion, huh?
Yes. Give me some advice. I need advice to compensate for that death. We should remove the Revenants from the game. That's what I'm saying, Aqua Game. I have that authority. I could remove shit from the game.
Yeah. MMA Fro, you're right. It's the Revenant spawns after the Arachnotron and Hell Knight. Oh, and Hell Knight. So it's the Hell Knight that's also the other.
Right. So I'm not MMA Fro. I'm totally not killing that Arachnotron. There's no way.
Leave the Tron stunned. Okay, but if you leave the Tron stun, then you can't parry because it's.
I know that the spawns are random in the game, but the Ricochet is secretly it is really damn good. But Revenant spawn. Yeah. I don't want to deal with that Revenant right away. I'm never dude. There's no way with these settings I'm making it through that last arena.
Oh no, zero shot of that.
Yeah, but I mean we're gonna do it. Having said that, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, we're doing it.
Even if I have to dev my way into the BFG.
We don't have it yet, but we're gonna just open up the console and unlock it. Just IDK it. Yes. All right. Here it is. Headshot. Okay. No need. All right. So now that they're off the board,
dude, what the hell was that?
Nightmare Imp. Maybe the second one. There was a slash, and it wasn't it wasn't on prices.
All right. I'm getting this.
Oh no.
I'm getting this.
Andrew,
I don't know why
Andrew
I bother.
suggested one death, one cigarette. No,
oh, dude, you don't even
die
understand.
On the stream, bro.
If I could smoke while on stream, that would be amazing.
Just John McClane your way through this entire encounter. Like you just find some vents, you just crawl through that shit, and you're at the end.
Is that illegal in Twitch, or are you not allowed to smoke?
I think it is. I've never seen it before. I'm sure somebody would know Twitch rules better than we do.
I'm not gonna lie, Josh.
Yeah, it's almost time.
I would smoke the crap out of cigarettes on stream.
You just get like maintenance calling you. They're like, all the fire alarms are going off. You're like, huh? Why? No?
That's right.
I don't know anything about that. Okay.
Chat, is it illegal to smoke on stream?
I'm seeing people say that they've seen it. MMA Fro says they've seen it. Fastened Carrot says a cigar would complete your look.
Oh, dude. Oh, who was shooting me?
We need their name and badge number.
All right.
White Boy Wasted also says I've seen people smoke on stream. Maybe it is okay. I don't know. I know people do a lot of the vaping and stuff because.
Ugh.
Yeah, same. I agree.
I don't understand the vaping.
Yeah, it's a weird idea of an in-between of the same thing to me, but maybe that's just lost in our generation.
Who the hell is this?
All right. Okay, broke your shield. What about give him the? There it is. That's what I was hoping for. Yeah, get a little space. Get a little space. Honestly, I don't hate you when we're in this situation we're in right now. Sometimes being on a different plane, like the higher thing for a minute, because then you're at least not getting.
Oh, Jesus God! All I heard was like knife.
I did hear the knives. Yeah, somebody pulled out some melees. All right, MMA Froze says, again, though, trust me, rush the Arachnotron, simply defend versus Hell Knight, kill off the imps, finish the Hell Knight, Revenant spawns. This is the golden order.
Say that again.
So, rush the Arachnotron, simply defend versus the Hell Knight, kill off all the imps, then finish the Hell Knight, and then the Revenant spawns.
Okay.
So, first order of business is rush the Arachnotron.
Yeah, give me the order. Give me the order. I wasn't paying attention. What am I doing?
Arachnotrons first, so rush them down. Then just defend, don't kill Hell Knights. Focus on Arachnotron, then Imps, and then Hell Knights.
Okay. So Nightmare Imp, yeah. Arachnotron,
Nightmare Imp,
Vagary, and then
Vagary. Where did he cover? Yeah, exactly. That's the order. That's the golden circle. That's the Triforce.
Okay. I'm gonna follow what you said, MMA Fro.
Yeah. All right.
He fucking moved.
That's not allowed. Nobody said he could do that.
Damn it.
Honestly, I haven't seen him do that hop in a while. That was
seriously, why is that in the game?
Oh, that's good.
Okay. It's Arachnotron.
Yep.
And Invisible Imps.
Yep. Nightmare Imps, and then we do Hell Knights. So there's a Nightmare Imp behind you, so keep that in mind. To the left. Oh, there he is.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right. Is there another imp? I think there's one more. You might as well just do it. There he is. He was right in front of you. Don't worry about the Hell Knight.
I'm defending these guys.
Yeah, don't worry about him. The Nightmare Imp is out. Oh, there he was. Right there. Okay. Headshot. Beautiful. All right, now we can do Hell Knights. And then that's going to spawn the Revenant. I think MMA Fro has the... He's like sitting in an office with glasses pushed up like Shinji's dad right now. All right. That was the flow, though. I feel like that flow is...
Yeah, that was a good flow.
Yeah.
I agree. All right, MMA Fro, get your strat ready for the next deck because that one's going to be ridiculous.
That's right. MMA Fro also said shield throw and put a bunch of W's.
Oh, yeah. Why am I not... Dude, I'm
good
so
point.
stupid.
No, you're good point. We're dialing it all in again.
Yeah, that doesn't make a lick of sense that I'm not doing that. I'm the one who says that to people constantly.
Right, you're like, throw that damn thing, please. All right, this is good.
Yes.
Now just don't even kill the Hell Knight. Avoid him. Take out that guy right there. Nightmare Imp. Perfect, you stunned him. All right, good.
All right, no. But honestly, the fact that I was forgetting to throw my shield is so stupid.
But it's because we were so zoomed in.
The number of times that I, in people's chats, say, throw the shield.
I know, please throw the shield. Yeah, no, you're right.
Okay.
Now it's time to take your own advice.
Yes.
The hardest thing of all.
I don't even think, though, I think I might go...
What are you thinking?
Super shotgun.
Okay. I mean, you're at the range right now. You're doing it close. Okay. Him. There it is. But see, don't... Yeah. You got a Hell Knight right behind you right now. There he is. The pursuit. All right. Flow. Revenant on the left. There.
Dude! We're deleting that character from the game. It's not going to exist in the game anymore.
Sorry. The Revenant new design might be peak, but he's out.
I was actually heavily involved with the rework of this level in particular. And I don't like anything that we did.
It's all a mistake.
It's all bad.
Revert.
Okay, ready?
Version 0.0.
Bang.
Whiz crack. Ignore him. Take out the Nightmare Imps. There's one. Oh, see. You were focused on the one on the left and the one on the right. Yeah.
You can't see them.
I feel like we got to let's think about this. When we take out that Arachnotron, let's keep carving around that thing and take out the Nightmare up in the back, so we don't have to deal with that Hell Knight behind us, like just hovering and pursuing. Right. Let's carve it.
Wait, what? Who?
take out the Arachnotron first, like you are, and then after you take out the Arachnotron, keep carving around that.
Right. Don't go back the other way.
Exactly, because I feel like we're getting caught by some
Yes.
back stuff because we're kind of doubling back right after we do a thing. All right, perfect. Keep. Okay, that's fine too. Taking his ass out.
You're like, okay.
I'm like, that's another way to do the opposite of us. What I should say, maybe we should try. All right, armless. All right, Revenant's out. Revenant's out. This is it.
All right. And he's going to be so annoying.
Yes, this is good, though. This is good. You got the good spacing. We're not trying to fight him up close. We're not doing super shotgun stuff. We're doing impaler stuff. Yep. Okay, we got up close because we're risking it all. I like it. All right, done. Easy. Change the strat on a dime. Perfect.
First try.
Every time.
Every time.
We've never failed. Look at that. We still have one
I gotta
life
say,
sigil.
look at all this carnage. This is what I did, chat.
That feels good. Look at that work. It's good work.
That is awesome. Okay, so
do you want to get that secret around the corner up there?
I'm exhausted. What is next?
He's like, I want to go to bed. Somebody tuck me in.
So the next one, prepare MMA Fro the plan.
Yeah, MMA Fro. What's the new flow? Give us the
I don't even know how to. The other one is nuts. I'm not kidding. I spent a lot of time on that next encounter. I know how tough it's going to be. That was the ultimate skill check of the. Well, the next one is the skill check of the map.
Before you do that, go around, go back out, and go get that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Go get that resource on the left. Yeah, over here.
Right.
And then we got a Hell Knight and doink. He gone. See, that's a perfect heat blast right there. I love to see it.
Yes.
Go get that Ruby, and then we can.
We're gonna need that.
All right, let's see. Does MMA Fro have? Okay. He says, "Screw the next one. Revert the patch. You're on your own. Good luck."
Yeah, the next one is so hard.
Oh man, there's so many things on the board in the next one.
There is. I don't know. Look, there's got to be like some sort of small reward for completing the next encounter with the settings I have.
Yeah, agreed.
Because
what's it going to be? Is it going to be a? It's not going to be a cigarette because we're done with that life. Maybe a cookie or some Cheerios.
Whatever it is, it's going to be wicked hard.
Yeah. Jackbone says, I have nightmares about the final encounter of this level. I mean, that's warranted. Oh. Dustbite says, Prince Azaric quote, I took a nap beside Novik's body and the Slayer still ain't here. Damn.
He's like, I've been choking this guy for like 30 minutes.
He's like, I don't know how this guy's breathing. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
This guy might be from hell too. I don't know. Something's going on here.
Oh, I'm the one who put that there. I said to like I did. I was like, oh, we should put a nightmare imp right there. So when they come up,
they just get they stop the little flow and they get surprised. They gotta react.
Yeah, good job.
Jump scare.
Good freaking layout. Excellent work. Oh wait, I need that extra life. What am I, stupid? Yes.
Yeah, Zaus / Moonfire Madeir says, okay, maybe a few more games, Old King. Yeah, maybe they're just playing chess up there. We don't know what they're doing. They're having fun. They're taking their time.
Okay, this is gonna suck.
It's gonna be easy, dude. First try. I'm calling it right now.
I think
First try.
We need this. I don't know. I love my accelerator.
Dude, you're an accelerator man. This is it.
I am.
You got everything you need right here in front of you. Look at that. Resources. Save the Mega. / Soul Sphere. Alright. We got the Cyber Demon out. We're standing. We're fighting. Okay. We're a little between. We're a little between them right now.
Yeah. I got that was just a quick test run, chat.
Just to show the layout of the board, really.
Yes. What don't be shy about the strategies.
Yeah, guys. Don't be so shy.
Give me my speedrunners out there. How are you guys doing this?
Yeah, what's the flow here? What's the first main thing to focus on? Okay, here we go. All right, we got the MMA for a new layout. You ready for this? You want to pause?
Yes.
All right. Rush the very back of the arena. Take out the Imp and the Imp Stalkers. So that's first. Next, the Hell Knight will rush. pick them off while in cover from the tyrant. So don't be in the tyrant's hit scan, right? Kill the tyrant, then go to the battle knight spawn. Prep a strong anti-armor start with the flail, chain shot, or super shotgun. Kill off. Jesus, this really is the full strat. Kill off 2 regular knight bodyguards. I'm exhausted. And then go Rocky Balboa on the battle knight. Oh, keep cover from the Arachnotron. No big deal.
The problem
Let's
is
just do that.
MMA. I don't have the flail. He's right. I totally agree. Like getting like this is where I need to invest in the flail because right now my flail is tier 1. So going to flail is not going to get it done.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to do this with the gauntlet, which is a great one-on-one tool, but in this crowded space with these settings, oh Jesus. I'm going to have to do it without
the gauntlet.
Without the flail, the benefits of the flail. Because
He
if I
says
had
don't
the
need to
flail,
have the flail. He said the charge, chain shot, SSG, shield throws are good options.
yeah. Okay. Okay. Man, this is gonna be rough.
You got this, dude.
Okay, I should call my wife and be like, listen, I'm not gonna be home for.
You're like, could you could you start a bath and make it 7,000 degrees? By the time I get there, it should be a perfect temperature.
This is gonna be this is gonna be a long one, honey.
Yeah.
All right, I think what I need to do is just not play overly aggressive.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Play the one at a time game right now.
Right.
Yeah, like deal with the problems. Okay,
God damn it! No, because the guys, I let those imps. Well, and the imps, I left them alive. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What gun?
So Williams.
I agree with the shredder stuff, but I don't have the shredder upgraded.
Yeah, we haven't touched it yet.
Yeah.
So it kind of needs at least the first one in there to make it a good option now, I think.
All right, I bet the house on the accelerator to start here, so I think that's what I'm gonna have to roll with.
Double down
for now until I get more stuff upgraded.
Oh, I like you're throwing that damn shield right now. That thing's getting thrown, so that's good. We're not forgetting. Dude, that single skull that the Seeker one that the Cyber Demon
he's
sends
gonna
out,
wreck me.
You could have been at take 75% damage, and that might have been that. Like that thing
He
has major damage on it, so
it does.
Yeah, that's why I like it. I respect it. That skull is truly death.
All right, well there you go. All right, this is a little super shotgun.
I don't know why I knew he was gonna F us up. I just knew it. I was like, that nightmare, he ain't letting us climb that thing. We're dying right here, right now.
All right. All right, this is rough. Okay.
MMA Pro saying heat blast and some shield throws on the armor would also be clutch versus the battle knight because the crowd control is decent with a single target damage. True. Accelerator life. That's what we're living. Oof. I actually didn't do that much damage. I thought I was going to crush us right there. All right.
Boom!
Hell Knight's in pursuit.
Oh my
God.
god.
The charged shield. He's still trying to get at us. Okay. Fighting him at distance. Easy. Alright, don't get those ground pounds. Alright. And that imp took up. I'm telling you, man, I feel like the accelerator versus imp stalkers without any kind of heat wave charging us. Those dudes are tanking right now. Alright. That's good. Oh,
I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah, I agree. Worth. Nice.
Oh my god.
You might want to.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Let's resource a little bit here. Get out of the Hit scan range. Okay, the Hell Knight pursuit.
Oh, God.
It's pushing us forward into. All right. This is good. One more. Go for it. Yep. All right. So now let's finish this fight. Stay patient. Nice. All right. Holy shit. All right. Part 2. Hot Shots Part 2 starting. Oh my god. Good backup. Nice. Good pushback on that. All right. You got the resources. So now it's Hell Knight time with ya boy, the Battle Knight. I love the Battle Knight so much. He rules. Okay, now we're talking. We got good spacing here. Keep dancing around so we're not bunching up and letting them. Okay, nice. See?
Okay.
Yes, have to.
Ah! I can't die.
Heat wave him. All right, good stop. Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God, I did it!
That was so risky right there, dude. You missed it all right there. I really thought he was going to land that.
I did it.
Woo.
Oh my.
Let's hear it, chat. Let's hear it, chat.
So wait, the Arachnotron, did he even, I don't know if he probably came out, because that Arachnotron back there is lethal.
Yeah, he is. Because that hit
I didn't
scan,
even see him.
especially because, you know, Cyber Demon's already got his hit scan. That was like double.
William Costello says, see standing and fighting worked, Hugo.
It's true. It is true.
My
That was
heart is beating.
I know. I was going to say, you're like.
Let's take a look at those settings.
Yeah, one more time.
I want to brag.
Let's do it.
Who's in the chat? Is Mayo in the chat right now? I want to brag.
Who we got?
Devo, Maynard, anybody who...
Devo already took off, I think, a while ago. MMA Fro, that's obviously our stratician, as they'll call them.
That's right. I was behind cover, and 500 damage, 75 to demons. 110 speed's kind of weak, but I can't handle much more than
Dude,
that.
110 speed's not weak if you're used to 100, though. It's still like an extra. It makes the parry part tougher. You're like, oh, the projectile speed's all different because of that. The game's different, so.
Yes.
Oh, wait. Devo's back. He said, Devo says, I am back, and I am here to learn from the greatest.
Devo, what do you think of those? Look at this. Devo, look at this.
Yeah, look at that.
We're at 500 damage to demons, 75,
Enhance.
and I'm at 200 speed.
Yeah.
I unlocked some. That says 110, but it's actually 200. We did a little.
Yeah. We did a little UI change in the background.
Little UI change. And
if you
no,
squint,
we just beat the. Dude, if it wasn't for those one ups.
Yeah, those. But see. I like that you committed and then you stopped in the middle of that fight to go get the other one, which literally is the only reason that it was the perfect move right there. Strat was
the tension was that we know that if I would have lost on that run, we would have never finished this.
Yeah, this would have literally been forever because you know that once you got that far, you were going to just start pushing forward harder to try to get back there and know then all the strategy would fall apart. So should we? Now that we have the time and the money here, should we actually start doing some shredder or something? Or what are you thinking? Oh, flail too.
So I think if we're gonna play this way, chat, would you agree that I think this is a required flail? Like I probably have to do flail stuff
for the crowd control and the armor.
Well, yeah, I think there's times that we're gonna have to do it. We don't have a ton of money. I don't want to waste it on the flail, but I do feel like, given the style of play here, we're probably going to have to do the stun duration for the souls increase. I don't really need that.
Jules, shout out to my homie Jules. Who says
the chain shot, right? Max Shredder. Who thinks that I should invest in the flail, or should I go?
Flail
am I going to
need
the? For all you crazy speedrunners that are playing at psycho settings, I don't have anything in the flail right now, so should I?
Yeah. Are you maxed out on Gauntlet? Is that what I'm seeing, right?
Yeah, I went full Gauntlet to start, because back in the previous one, I was proving a point about the power of the Gauntlet and the accelerator.
I'm seeing Shredder, my beloved. I'm seeing some shout-outs to the Shredder.
Yeah, I'm going to need... All right, we're going to do a little flail.
But yeah, Jules said you ate this up, and where was this other good thing I wanted to read? I'll find it. Okay, so we're doing that, right? We're putting some into flail, and maybe we got to do the first one for shredder at least. If can we do both? Do we have enough money?
All right,
to...
yeah, we can. So,
oh yeah, it's only 75 for the first one.
are people wanting? Well, we could do either. So,
They're both really good. What do you like more?
Wait, but then honestly, the super shotgun is pretty.
Yeah, but the super shotgun, even without, I don't know.
I know, but I think I need that recharge time.
And
then I actually have enough that I could get the chain shot to do some work as well.
How much is that one for upgrade?
Well, I've got enough.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's just that. Yeah, we have to do that. Super shotgun is way more expensive than the first shredder upgrade, though. We got to do one of the shredder ones.
I'm gonna do the super shotgun.
Let's do
timing.
It. Okay, yeah.
I want
to make it faster. Yeah.
Fuck it. We'll just do the shredder stuff.
Okay.
What is
I mean, you can switch between them, so either one we do, we're winning.
Yeah, the Impaler with 0 upgrades. I agree. That's not a good thing. Yes.
Yeah, no. This is better,
right?
though.
MMA, that's not a good thing.
When you get to headshot, that's like the Impaler, the full version of the Impaler where you headshots get you melee back faster, and you make that little sound every time you headshot. Oof.
He's totally right. Like at range, that is my ranged weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So picking up Paler armor drops the result of your melee in the shield and power section.
I mean, I always normally do Impaler and Chain Shot are my first two to go all the way, but we're playing things a little differently here and showing some variety too. So what do you think? Because you already got the first upgrade for Impaler going. So you're talking about using the rubies right now. Which one to spend the rubies on? You got 4.
Yeah, I just.
I know you probably don't want to do the the chrono shot or whatever, the right side of that, which is the slow down.
No, I don't like that one.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I mean, it's cool for what it is, and it was fun.
All right, we're gonna go for the empowered shot. I think we have to.
Yeah. It's also just cool to see that little red. I love the effect on the weapon. It feels good.
I do think that I need.
Here we go. Williams Castillo says, "T.O. Hugo locked in. GG. You're T.O. Hugo now. You're his uncle."
I like it. And then we'll go with the shredder because a lot of people are saying, I don't disagree. Yeah, I think we need that ranged power.
True.
And then shredder's fire rate increased.
It only costs 1. It's cheap.
I know. I think we got to go with that, right?
Yeah, I think so too. Because then it's really the shredder.
Chat, shredder. Yes.
Shredder is awesome, especially with no frills. Yeah.
Okay.
That's.
Well, because everything changes at 500
damage to you. Yeah, true.
Yeah, I mean, what's happening right now, Devo, is I'm, playing far beyond my capabilities. So
wait, when we switch to melee,
normally I'm having a good time on Nightmare. Right now, we're in the deep end of the pool here.
We are,
and
we don't know how deep it goes, but it feels pretty deep.
Yeah. It's getting rough.
We got to do this though, 100%. At least this one. Can we do more than one? Let's see. So we got to start this.
Yeah, I would like to be able.
It'd be nice to do that in Ignite.
I think the last thing though is like to have. Well, here's actually the interesting one is that the first super shotgun upgrade, quicker reload time, sure, but everybody knows the combat shotgun giving you back resources.
It is nice.
Is pretty important, right?
It is, but I get so used to triple shot that until I get triple shot, I'm like, it's not fast enough. It's not shooting enough.
Sitting there and shooting one shot at a time just seems like
that's
bullshit.
A little taxing. So until you have enough to go all of it, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Right. And I even Cycler rocks. I'm not even messing with the Cycler right now. So fun. I should probably do that.
But the melee commitment we were talking about, we got to flail it up a little bit. Yeah, I think we start doing it. Yeah. And then, you got enough for 2. Yeah. So now that we got the Ignite, we're getting some resources.
Yeah, at least like when it gets dense, I can do something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I got a little bit left. I don't want to waste it on that. But, I mean, that is powerful. But, it's too much.
I don't think you're using the combat shotgun yet right now, though, right? At the unupgraded versions, I feel like super shotgun's the...
All right, for everybody who says, by the way, I've heard the critique that the characters don't do anything in the story. So what Mr. Novik has done is that he sacrificed himself, drew Azric away from him because he knew he was wearing he was holding on to the Heart of Argent.
Mm-hmm.
And in order to get the people who exited this hangar from the beginning of the cinematic level safely, he drew Mr. Prince Azric to him. So let's see how that went. It didn't go well.
Spoiler alert, he's bleeding. Oh no, I think we're having a bandwidth issue for a second. All right, now it's catching up. We were in the menu for too long. Maybe it's just what I'm seeing.
This is definitely an aura farming moment for the Mr. Slayer.
He's out there and he's farming it. It is wild to see him get the full knocked off of that thing. So all of a sudden we see that the witch has got some superpower in there.
She's got some power.
Yep.
And if he gets the power that he needs, then he will be he will be the one they fear, which is what he's got envy of the Slayer. He's envious.
Damn, off the ground.
Tell me where it is.
Badass iconic moment.
Here it is.
Run.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but okay. Only time the Slayer talks in the base game, Doom the Dark Ages, voice acted by, in English, Jason Kelly, reprising his role.
Yes.
Hell yeah. And if you guys don't know Jason Kelly, he's a legend. He's done a bunch of amazing projects as a voice actor, including Colt, the main character of Deathloop.
All right. We leaving it at these settings, you guys? I think so. That was fun.
That was good, yeah.
Right? Or should we drop it down to how Mayo has it at 90 speed and sub 100 damage?
Let's zoom out for 1 second. How are we feeling? How's the energy? We're at about
the energy's good. Oh,
okay.
We're not doing another. I mean, we could do another level,
because I thought the way that you're saying that you're like,
no.
2 or 3 more levels tonight. I don't know.
No, we're at these settings, 1 per evening. Is about all I got in me.
You're earning it level by level now. Yeah. I agree.
But
we're back on Thursdays now, Hugo. This is really happening now. This is the dream. This is the weekly thing that we're doing.
It is.
Yeah.
I just want to have my settings high enough that I can sit at the table with the speedrunners. I want to be one of the cool kids. And I can't be playing this at normal settings. That nobody plays it at normal settings.
Impossible.
And
not with the company we're in, with all these killers.
Right. But we're gonna need your help.
Yeah.
So this has got to be a group effort, chat.
Yeah, the strats have got to be coming fresh every.
Yeah, I don't even want to know what the hell's gonna happen at the end of the game. If we could keep this up, dude, the Chaos Realm with 500 damage, that ain't gonna happen.
I'm trying to think right now. Okay, if we're doing a level 1 per stream, how many streams until now in QuakeCon? I'm
sometime
so bad at
in
math.
2027 we'll be finished.
Exactly, and that's the first run. That's 1 completion. I think we're gonna be 2027. That sounds about right.
I mean, seriously, 500 damage for Devo for the Chaos Realm at 48 years old. That's not happening. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. And 100. I don't like all the. I like the extra. I'm not actually. I think Mayo's right. I do like 110. Like
110 is a sweet spot, man. It's a good spot.
Yeah, it does. It does feel nice
because it does feel like there's a little bit more. The 500 is. It's not full pressure. It's just more punishment, unless there's a little bit more spice with a little bit more speed, right? Like I feel like it helps it.
I agree. Yeah. Hey, the Berserker PS5 bug Working on it.
Yeah.
I know that we fixed the Berserker on other ones, but I don't think it got hit on PS5. So I saw that. And
It got minor hit, and we made a lot of progress today. But I don't want to say too much more until we have like a super action plan that we are close to, like you said.
Yeah, working on it.
Yeah.
I just want people to know, like, it's on the radar. Apologies there. Okay, cool. That was fun. That was hard.
Yeah.
Reminded me of the old days when we fought in one arena for 3 hours.
I did. Yeah. That was crazy. More than once, but that one in particular. I think it was the whole.
That happened a lot.
Yeah.
That happened several times.
To the point where we're like losing our minds by the end. It's like we don't know who we are, where we are, what's happening.
I think the MVP of the show was MMA Fro. If it wasn't for the advice,
That's right.
I don't think that would have happened.
That's right. And even if we didn't follow it to a T, I think that the fact that there was a design and the fact that we were changing the strat and we were adapting, I feel like that was it.
Yes.
That's what got us through that arena. And you still never used an extra life in that arena. And thank God you didn't, because we needed it for that last one. Yeah, Jesus.
That's right.
Yeah, that was good.
Anyway, you guys, thank you so much. Feels good to be back playing the game with you guys. And I hope you guys had a good. Hope you enjoyed the show. We enjoyed putting it on for you.
Right.
Always look forward to it every week. Me and Josh love it.
Yeah. So even though next Friday is 4th of July, we're still going to be here next Thursday, right?
Next Thursday. Yep.
Yeah, we're doing it. All right.
Yep.
We'll see y'all then.
Thanks.
6 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Central, every Thursday, including next week. We'll see you guys then.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody.
Later, y'all.